What Letty them are doing in LA with the Brown Bag.
Brown Bag is the best
Listen here, Brown Bag Pod.
Welcome to episode 84
84
of Brown Bag Podcast. Brown Bag. All right, we are shooting Valentine's Week. This drops on Thursday. We shoot on Monday. Don't judge us for not having Valentine's Day stories. You'll see why and where you can get our real-time Valentine's stories coming up in just a little bit.
Did she just foreshadow?
I know what. Wow, look at us.
I hate these dad jokes, Vic. That's one dad joke.
That's not even a dad joke.
We're like
There
a
was no
Marvel
pun.
movie. We have
Yeah.
Easter eggs on Valentine's
Exactly.
Day.
Ooh, okay,
more.
okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I think we're just gonna keep doing it just to bug them.
you're being
You
out
heard it. You heard it.
parented.
He's fans.
Oh my gosh.
These young fans are like,
They like
what's
it.
up, buddy?
They like it.
Speaking of fans, it's getting hot in here. Kidding. We're getting hotter because
yeah.
we're getting skinnier. Doknow, can you please do the honors?
Oh, yeah, I walked. Letty walked in today.
Yeah.
And she walked in with a curling iron, so I knew she meant business. So I didn't want to sell it right away. Somebody walked in with, and then right before we started filming, the curling iron was just sitting on the table, and I was like, dude, if that falls turns on the rug. because
Yeah,
of fire.
I had it
Bien
unplugged.
prendido.
I have like the biggest like fear.
You've
of,
been
like,
burned before by a curling iron. I know we did the plancha stories already.
Yeah, no, I've like definitely like so I've always slept in the living room. So the girls like there was always like all my sister's friends. So girls were
Yeah,
getting
to
ready,
get ready.
all over the house, and they would just leave last minute. You can't tell them nothing because they run out because the taxi or the Uber's outside. So
Yeah.
everything just left. Like there's a mirror that's not supposed to be like in the middle of the stairs Like,
Yeah, and
there's
it
a mirror.
definitely leaves marcas like the curling
Yeah.
irons or flat irons.
Oh,
It leaves
everywhere.
marks on the
Yeah.
rugs, on the tabletops, all of that.
Yeah, there's like a mirror next to like a hot pocket while they were eating while getting ready, so they don't go like to the club like with empty stomach. So like I definitely have like I've always had like my mom's biggest thing was like make sure you guys to the girls, to my sisters, like always unplug your curling iron because whatever falls over starts a fire. Like my mom's like hella like she thinks the worst of everything. So one time I was like just mad cleaning because they left. And my homies are about it. So like they're leaving to go party, and then I'm about to have a party at the house.
So we're like the in-between stages.
But then they left me with a dirty. Like when you leave the
Yeah.
club, you don't clean up after yourself.
True.
Yeah.
There's somebody for that. But like, so I went to grab the iron, but I just grabbed it, and that's like, and I just burned the fuck out of myself, and I threw it and I broke it.
Dang.
And then the next day they were supposed to go out, and they were like calling 30 people for irons. And I was like, yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Dang, that hurts, Doknow. Besides
Yeah, but
being angry, that hurts. You
And it was like a fast one too. It was
Oh,
like
even
yeah.
though it's fast, you still
It marks
feel
your
it.
skin.
Yeah.
Like now your skin feels all funny.
You had to put it under cold water.
Yeah, it was I swear to God, it was like the worst experience ever. Like I called talking shit, even though they'll just click on me. I called multiple times just to hear like the
Like a-
fuck and then click and then you piece
Like a
of
jealous boyfriend that keeps
shit.
calling, no wonder.
Fuck, it was just, but yeah, I'm like, so right now when I was seeing you do your hair, I was like, oh, what if it falls into the rug? It turns on fire, we all burn. The
Dang.
camera goes to shit.
Worst case
no more
scenario.
problems. Yeah.
It was unplugged, by the way.
Final destination.
Yeah,
Because
like
even me, like, I make sure.
We
Since
have like 30 wires here.
True. Since I have the boys, I have to make sure how I use my curling iron. Whether it's like on the countertop of the bathrooms or in the room, like I know that once I turn it off, I have to find a way to like put it on a high place so that they don't get it, or like make sure that it's cooled down so I can put it away. But I did get burned too. I was in Miami. Oh man, it was such a cool trip. I was like super bomb, super wearing like any bikini, like the tightest, cutest bikini that ever in life that I
Hoochie
could
vibes.
ever had.
Hoochie
Super
vibes?
Hoochie. I was so happy. And like I'm in Miami, bitch, and I was out there like for free because I went out there with the previous place I worked for to host something. And
Great
we're
choice
at
of
the
words.
we're at the Fountain Blue, like vibes,
Ooh,
vibes,
that's
vibes.
the place
Like
right
that's
there.
a bomb
What
place.
is it? It's like a club?
No,
it's
that's
a
the hotel,
but
but
there's
like
a
a
dope
poppin'
club.
one.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
a dope club in there.
Okay, fire.
So I went to the beach, I got tipsy, and I went back to my room, and I decided to curl my hair while I was wearing basically nothing. And something happened where the curling iron, it still stuck to my hair, but it kind of fell, so it didn't fall to
shit,
the
it
ground.
burned the
just landed
titty?
on- It burned the titty.
And it looked like a hickey.
Yes, but low key,
And now
like
you look like a
I wasn't
whore.
with the man. I wasn't with the man
Yeah,
for them
okay,
to get
okay,
mad.
okay. No harm, no
But
foul.
I'm so pale, like I'm so light skinned
Yeah, what
that
up?
you could tell. And then that ruined all my other outfits. Like there's nothing that I could put makeup that would cover how it turns into a scab low key.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the worst. And for years I had that.
Oh,
for
shit.
years.
The scar?
The scar.
Did it still ruin your trip or not?
Yeah, because I wanted to be bomb. Like I wanted to be like literally only wearing pasties.
Wow.
But-
You think
But I
guys
didn't. I had
you
to
think
turn
guys were like they looked at you
They
like
cared?
like, oh, like she has a hickey, like don't talk to her, or like, ooh, I'm gonna give her another one on the
Another
other
one
side.
on the other side.
What do you think?
Whoa.
What about
If
you,
I
Vic?
had a hickey on one boob, would you think, oh my God, let me give her one on the other?
I don't know. I've never like too much thought about that.
If I'm in Miami, I'm like, oh, ya está calentada. You know what I'm saying?
She's ready. She's ready. Someone did the pre-workout for
Exactly,
me.
yeah. Somebody preheated the oven.
she
You know what
already
I'm
got the
saying?
money dick. She needs the night one now.
And only in Miami and Vegas is like, that's like,
Those,
you know?
yeah, no rules.
You have to have a different
no
like
rules
mentality.
apply.
Yeah.
Dang,
Definitely.
no standards.
No.
What a dog.
What? No, I've never been burned by a curling iron, but I have been burned in a relationship by the presence of me having a curling iron from a past relationship.
Damn.
And that was like some
Wait,
shit.
what?
His ex kept the curling iron at his house, so the new girl was like, "Hey, why you got a curling
And it was
iron
a
at your
whole
house?"
fight. It was like a long
You
ass
should
fight.
have
I'm
been
just
like,
like,
"Hey, it helps my beard. That's a secret to my beard," or some shit.
It was just like, I'm like, who cares? Like, that shit's from months ago. Like, I just didn't throw it away. She's like, oh, you're waiting for that bitch to come back and come get it? And I'm just like, oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I hope so.
I hope so.
You can say that way you don't have to bring yours.
Yeah. No, they're
Ooh.
not trying to hear that. Like, anything that
definitely
was
not.
like anything of another like girl, and especially if she already knows who the girl is and doesn't like them.
It just
yeah.
starts like,
It's like, get this shit the fuck out. I don't even know why you still have it. I don't even know why it's still here. Why don't you throw it out in the big trash? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn.
super unnecessary shit.
Oh, yeah. It was
Damn,
feel it.
that's
too much
crazy.
of a
I have a homegirl that has a birthmark that looks like a heart, that looks like a titty by her titties. And
Okay.
I've
Why'd
known
you
her.
see your homegirl?
No, it's like you know, like the homegirl dresses little hoochie, and she
She's
has
like
it
Eve with
she
it?
has it like right here. But it's really a birthmark.
Yeah.
But I went to middle school where it's middle school. But now like we're older, we kick ass all the time. And then I like 2 years ago, maybe like a year ago, I think we're drinking. I was like, hey, do people still think like it's a hickey? She's like, all the time, fool.
Do you know who Eve is?
Eve?
Yeah, she's a rapper.
No.
Well, like, let me
Me
blow your mind.
Took a while to get me.
You know it.
I'm gonna take my time.
We suck at singing. It's with Gwen Stefani. She did a lot of songs.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how she looks, but yes.
Oh, so she has 2 tattoos of, is it a bear claws? It could
Claws.
bear or
It's
tiger
claws.
claws
Oh, yeah.
on her boobs.
Freaky.
And to me, that was like the dopest girl tat, even in rap. Like, it was so dope.
You wanted to do that?
I definitely would do that. But it was more for smaller titties. Like, that should make sense for...
Oh, that right
type
there?
of- yeah.
Yeah.
Bomb.
That shit was fire.
That shit looks fire.
Fuck, is that a fucking little person bear?
She, she was part of Rough Riders with DMX. Remember last time we brought up Rough Riders?
Yes.
Amazing. So,
Amazing. Sorry about that.
but keep going about the curling iron. You said that something was happening.
Remember? You were
You
on a
wanted to
path
tell me
of
something?
how she looked.
Oh, yeah, you look skinny.
Yeah.
Let the record reflect.
Yes, because I haven't felt skinny, but since the year started, I have not been drinking Starbucks, like any Starbucks. I drink coffee. I'm down for coffee, but I gave up Starbucks and I try to like cut back on the carbs. So anything that's a carb, I haven't.
No
so it
tortilla,
feels
no
good
bread.
that it's like noticeable.
Yeah, no, it's really
Yeah.
noticeable.
Yeah, I think like you'd be surprised. Just cutting shit out of your diet can
Yeah.
just improve.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like the same thing. I've been like, obviously we've been going to the gym a lot, and then I've just been trying to not eat like shit. Like it's like sometimes I slip up here and there. The embarradas definitely didn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
You know
That
what
was
I'm
bad.
I had to show it to you guys.
saying? But it was fire though.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was fire. But we did need some sour cream.
Oh yeah.
And,
hey, don't be dissing my restaurants yet.
I'm sorry.
okay?
I'm just. I
We
can
need to do
make
like
some improvements
a
around here.
Yelping of restaurants, like our own Brown
Like
Bag
Maximo's
reviews.
weird ass?
Oh, Maximo's
Yeah, because of
fucking-
Maximo. It's gonna start with you, okay? That's the
Brown
new
Bag
segment.
Yelps. You write them all.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
Represent us.
I like them, but I'm too much of a quesero and
Yeah, you need certain toppings on it.
Yeah,
And
like-
that place was very like, hey, you get what you get.
Yeah.
Esa es la comida que te damos. I took him to a spot in Glendale that I really like, but we'll talk more about that also later on the way.
Yeah. Also tell you guys, we're at the gym, right?
Yeah.
The first thing that went on while me and Vic were at the gym, a guy asked him to spot, they asked Vic to spot, but I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this was Vic. I'm like, that's a lot of weight. And the guy,
Yeah,
and Vic,
the guy
are
was
both-
buff as fuck, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you got me?" And I'm just like, "Probably not."
Like,
this is,
like, give me like a comparison. How did he look? Like
That fool,
explain
he
it.
was a
that-
buff
that
ass
fool
fool
was
compared to us.
like a buff
But
ass
like
fool.
who? Like
Vin Diesel?
Nah.
like Josh?
No, buffer
Nah,
than
buff.
Josh.
He had like if he's
He
just
looked
standing,
like he was like
he goes to the gym a lot.
yeah, like maybe he played ball.
How tall is he?
He was pretty tall too.
Probably
Like
like
Josh?
6'2", 6'3".
Like he looked like a point guard. Like he looked like Russell
Dang, and he
Westbrook.
wanted you to
Yeah,
sign
he
him?
did.
Yeah, he looked like
No,
Russell Westbrook.
But
Right, was Russell Westbrook.
no, but you gotta think about it. Vic just still doesn't know how to spot.
Yeah, because Vic
Yeah.
is just he's
So-
I'm a
5
newbie.
days in.
So,
Yeah, I'm a
Vic,
newbie,
so
yeah.
Vic doesn't know that they not that they want you to help him, but you gotta like
Make sure the
like
form is good.
No, you gotta
if
like
they're-
inspire them. Like, now give me one more, give me one more.
So
But
you're a mini trainer.
Yeah, no. But Vic sees them struggling, he just picks it up right away. And the guy's like, let me struggle for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can see like Vic's his only option. He didn't ask me.
Yeah.
But as somebody that wants to like
I
find
was-
a comic out of every story, I'm letting Vic struggle. This guy have miscommunication on this thing. Because I'm spotting Vic at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And I have my hands there and I'm like, one more, give me one
Yeah,
more.
you got it,
And
you
you gotta
got
let
it.
him struggle.
Like,
But-
you're there
but
just
Vic
in
sees him like
case.
this and he's like, I'll pick it up. And the guy's like,
No,
"Yeah,
I really didn't like help him that much, to be honest. Like,
No,
I was
but-
just like faking it, kind of.
So you're supposed to be there just in case, but
Yeah.
still push them to do it. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
But Vic was like, oh, he's seen him
You
wobble a
gotta
little bit.
like remember too. I'm on the phone while this is going
Yeah,
on. I'm
dude.
like, this guy is fucking cooked if he can't do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best, but I'm just like I'm just like, yeah, I got you, bro. Like, and then I'm also on the phone. I'm just like, yeah.
And Vic's like a real gym dude now.
Yeah,
Like he'll like wait mid set and like write emails, write a whole fucking journal thing, and then
I
look
love
at me
it.
and go like, "We're good." I was like, "Yeah, 30 minutes after, fucker, hurry up, asshole."
Yeah.
And then he's like mid conversation, and I'm like, "Vic, you gotta pay attention. What if I start
Yeah,
dying?"
Vic, you gotta focus, Vic.
I know.
I know you have a lot on your
Yeah.
plate, but if you just like focus on the gym for at least 30 minutes, then
no, but
the
it's
other
fly
shit out.
because I know he's talking to somebody like on some like fly
Yeah.
shit, and it's like, "Yeah, I'm at the gym. Yeah, one more pump." But
One more
what?
pump.
But what he didn't.
One more
no,
pump
I
for
saw
you,
was
baby.
he sent a.
I need to show you guys something.
Bro, he sent a selfie of him in the sauna.
Oh, you did?
I saw
You saw
that.
that? Okay, yeah. That's
Freaky.
hilarious.
Why'd you? And it's like a. He's not even smiling in the selfie. It's just like a.
Yeah, I'm like,
And then he said-
because
But
I'm
like you're
like,
sweating already.
I'm sweating. It's like,
and they can see a little bit of your chest. Like,
Yeah,
ooh,
I'm just
I
like,
it,
I had to
like
get
it.
the
We
Shout
just
out-
had chest day. We just had chest day.
yeah,
like it,
and
I
I'm
like
like,
it, I like it.
I was like, girl, I could get you wet like sauna. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, but the problem is in our sauna, there's no service. So you have to like take the
Wait.
picture and then wait like.
I have to stand by the door.
Yeah.
You get
It's
5G
the-
when you stand really close
It's
to the
the
door.
worst. It's the worst. I swear to God. So when I go in there, it's like I just put my music on, like 2 good songs that I know word for word, so
Yeah.
keep me distracted, and then we leave. But I thought it was funny seeing Vic spot like a hella buff dude.
Yeah.
It was the funniest.
I'm a real
shit.
gym guy now.
He's a real gym guy now.
Yeah.
This is gross, but this is you guys are this guy.
It's as satisfying to me as
So-
coming is.
So this is Arnold Schwarzenegger explaining working out. Okay.
My God.
So when you guys say pump, I always think of Arnold being like,
ass
like coming and
Schwarzenegger.
pumping.
So if he
Me and
called
Vic-
you, hey, let's go to the gym, and you're standing next to him, working out.
So you think me and Vic just have hella just fucking boners when coming? Well,
That's crazy.
What, during
I'm-
the pump?
During the
Yeah,
pump.
that's
I'ma
why he
tell
sent the selfie.
I'm gonna tell you, like, gym don't feel like coming to me. I don't know. I must be doing it wrong.
You need to do the Arnold reps.
Yeah, the way he's like, I just feel like coming in front of 5,000 people.
Imagine.
That's definitely not how it is for me and Vic, but we definitely
That's
have
wild.
like.
Yeah.
I respect it.
But we definitely have
Wow.
a good time at the gym. We just be vibing and shit.
Yeah.
But like today, we really didn't talk. Usually
Yeah.
we'll have like conversations, but like
Yeah.
today we didn't talk. Like he was on the phone, I was on my phone, like talking to the biddies, we were back and forth, and it was a vibe.
I love it. I can't wait for our summer bodies because the motto is summer bodies are made in the winter. So it's like
Yeah.
you work out this time of year so that in the summer you're just all fucking.
I don't know the way it's going. It feels like it's gonna be winter out here. It's
been cold.
True.
It's been
cold
cold.
as shit.
It's gonna be so. Granted, we're on Monday. This drops Thursday, but this whole week is gonna be rainy and cold and vibes.
Yeah.
Gross.
By the way, you guys, today somebody called me a bookie.
A bookie?
Yeah.
Like you charge or you
No,
take
no.
bets?
Okay, so like some girl I used to like fuck around with. Like I went to high school with her. I fucked around with her, whatever. Like we're just hella cool now, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "Dad, now you sharing the dick." But we talk like that, like she's funny. She's like, "Now you sharing the dick with my homegirls," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then she sent me a screenshot of some girl posting me on her close friends of me at the club, and the girl like recorded us, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Who's that?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I had to let the bitch know you're my bookie," and I was like, "What does that mean?"
Are you like a bookie?
No,
like,
no,
Like el
like el
bookie?
bookie.
And then
Dulu as el bookie. I like that.
And then
Oh,
she
wow.
was like, it's like a nicer way of saying like my side. And I was like,
Wow.
why though? And I'm
New
still,
term alert.
Wow.
New term alert.
So I told her I was gonna talk about this. She's like, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
She was like, it's boo, and then low key. So
My
bookie.
low key boo.
No, so
My bookie.
my bookie, and I was
My
like,
bookie.
and then she
My
like,
bookie. It sounds like el bookie, but
Damn,
yeah.
man.
And it-
Look, okay, next year, we could, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt,
Go
real
ahead.
quick. Next year, when we do our Valentine's cards, would you be my buki?
My
And then it's a
buki.
picture of one of los bukis, Marco Antonio
I
Solis.
love that.
No, yeah. And then I was like, who says that? And she was like, I say that with,
Her
she works at a
homegirl?
shop. She works at a shop, like a weed shop, like a dispensary. One of the trap ones, obviously. You know, her shit not legal. But she was saying that she was saying, like, she gets raided every other day. She gotta, like, jump over the counter. And she don't go to jail.
You like him dangerous.
If I have a thing for bitches that work at shops that are not legal.
Yeah.
Like I love hearing the rush of like
Prostitutes.
like them getting naked. No, not
Oh,
prostitutes.
I know you said illegal.
That doesn't mean they have to be prostitutes.
Okay, well, what other jobs are illegal?
Working at a shop that doesn't have a license.
License?
But I like the fact that, like, you know, they're like, we're ready to fuck it. She's like, yeah, today I got raided and I had to, like, jump over it. Somebody tried to rob the shop and, like, so I don't go to jail. I just jump over and I'm like, oh, so what happens when you go to jail? She's like, my boss bails me out.
Damn, that's
you know, so
dope.
I love the sequence of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I go to work. I hate the security guard's a fucking weirdo and, like, fuck everybody. I hate this bitch. I gotta run like 30 stores.
Damn.
They're just always complaining but love the job. They never leave.
Yeah, they're
like,
not gonna leave that
them.
job because it probably pays really good.
Under the table and no
Yeah.
taxes.
No
You
taxes.
take all cash.
Sheesh. What's her name again? What city she from?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
But
You know, if you tell the IRS on someone, you get a bonus.
oh well.
Yeah.
know that?
Well, very
Good information.
very South Central.
Y'all
I'm
ever
scared of
fall
that.
out? Just know.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but I've always had for some reason I attract girls that work at shops. Like hella ratchet, big nails. They go to work in sandals.
Yeah. Oh,
Hella
they're,
furry ones.
they're called bud tenders. Shout out to
Yeah,
all the
bud
bud
tenders.
tenders.
You
out
didn't know
there.
that?
No, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, they're
I'm
called
saying
bud tenders.
Bud tenders.
Yeah, they always say the word. And then when they say they're bud tenders, I'm like, do you fuck your boss?
I
Why?
know. That's you always kind of have to wonder.
Why?
But I don't know. It just
kinda have to
seems
wonder.
Like, why do you have so much responsibility?
Oh.
How
Like,
you
why do
trust
they
her so
give you
much?
so much
How you
trust
trust-
in the weed?
But also in that world, everybody's the boss.
Yeah.
You meet 3 girls that work at the same shop, they're gonna tell you they're the boss.
They're the boss of that shop.
And I'm like, bitch, who's really the boss?
Yeah.
They're like, me. And then they always beefing with each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, she called me a bookie today.
I like that word.
And I was like, I didn't charge you for the Chiefs and Eagles game. And
Yeah,
she
like,
was
I'm not
and then
taking your bets.
She was like, no, like you're my boo, but you're low key,
Low-key.
so it's better than
You're my
side.
bookie.
And then she's like, and then
You
she,
have to say it right.
Buki.
Bookie. Like it's low key, boo. Bookie.
Yeah.
yeah, bookie, like you're my
Yeah,
bookie. I don't know. I read it bookie. It's really read bookie, but we're making
It's
it by
spelled
some.
bookie.
Yeah, it's spelled bookie.
Duno
But
el buki.
she's saying boo and low key.
Yeah,
So bookie.
bookie.
You're the bookie.
Sound
I
like
like
boutique
that.
too.
Facts. Wait, so you guys fuck around then?
No,
Because why else would she call you? Why would she claim you as her bookie?
because she's just a fool. Like she was just like, she's like, fool, don't be sharing the dick. Fool's supposed to be private. Like she's
Yeah,
like,
you're mine.
but then I'm like, fool, you haven't
Then
tapped
fuck
in.
me.
And then she was like, what's up today? And I was like, what it do? I got an appointment later. But it's like sometimes but she's cool.
So you're taking her bets.
In general, yeah, you feel me? I'm trying to hear her out about her stressful job as a bud tender.
Oh, I like that.
A long time ago, I made a skit about bud tenders. They weren't too happy with me.
I saw that when you try to like get a deal or something at the.
I know I did that,
Are
but
you trying to hit on him?
but I was fucking around with a bud tender before. She claims to be the boss as well. I don't know if she's really the boss. Because in the bud tending world, they all know each other.
Yeah.
So you start asking like shit. They're like, nah, that bitch lying. That bitch lying. Like, fuck that bitch. I hate her. Like,
Yeah.
well, you fuck with her, you should fuck with me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Here it comes. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, and I was like, bro, you don't do nothing but sell weed and flirt all day.
Yeah.
And they were not having it.
And that sells the weed.
She's like, I trim. I'm like, no, you dumb bitch. You liar. The trimmers are the real hard workers. If you trim in the back, you're a real boss bitch.
Oh my god.
You work in the front, just a little nice cleavage top. Those shorts, you're getting fat tips.
Okay, low key, real quick, and just because I went to the tour of Cure Company, and they showed me where they do the trimming.
Yeah.
Like they gave me a tour. It was really fucking cool.
They wear like coronavirus suits.
No, but like they showed me like low key, it's a bunch of Mexicans. It looks illegal. Like, and to me, I'm like, this shit was illegal. This is the shit in the movies where there's a security guard with the gun and there's workers. There's like bite-sized workers that are doing all the jobs. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh fuck, this shit is real.
What if they just raided and you were there, Letty?
True. But
No,
it's
that's
legal.
illegal.
It's
I
legal.
mean,
It's
yeah,
legal,
that
yeah.
one's legal, yeah.
But it's just a trip that they just got the permits now, but it's essentially the same program. And it's just wild to me because I'm just thinking if my job or like my parents' job is that, it's like, dang, like you go into work, you get searched as soon as you get in and when you leave, and then you're doing that trimming of the weed. I felt like just doing the tour, I got high. But it's like, it must somehow affect. Weed is good for you, like has good.
Yeah, I don't
properties.
think. But also, like, when I was like real life broke, like right after I quit Polo Loco, they offered me a job as a bud tender, but I'm like, I don't think I'm fast enough to like
Imagine
jump
Doknow the
over.
bud tender.
No, because you know how it's like the glass showcases.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I have like. What if I just break through the thing
Oh.
and then I get
Trust
caught?
yourself. Yeah.
You know, because the
And you'll
homie-
be
When you're
bleeding
running?
everywhere.
Yeah. No, because so essentially you're supposed to like jump over.
Yeah.
So you're a customer. You're not working there.
Oh.
So you're like on the other side of the
Wow, that's so cool.
I just
Yeah.
came to buy some illegal weed.
Yeah.
Don't shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, what you're doing by
But you would put your hand and go.
yeah,
and then
you know what I mean.
Oh.
Now I have to run around, get to the nearest
You have
door.
to throw away your
Yeah.
name tag or what?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but yeah.
I'm just thinking because all the bud tenders that I've seen are bomb ass bitches.
Yeah,
like
a lot of them are
usually
fun.
always wearing white pants or white leggings. They're just showing it off, and then Doknow
Yeah.
as a bud tender. That would be so cute.
But you know what my homies do? Like they don't do the shop shit no more because they just get a gang of free shit now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first started off and people were working, they would make me go pick up. They would make me go inside the shop so I could get
Right.
like hooked up or like a discount and
Ah.
shit. And I stopped doing that once.
Yeah.
When they were like, hey, take a dab. And I was like, no. They're like, take it. I was like, no. They're like, dab it up, bro. And I was like, and then everybody in the shop recognized me. They're like, dab it. I was like, nah.
Is dab crazy?
It's like wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That shit will
Yeah.
put you on your ass.
People get really excited. Like, we about to hit the wax? We about to do a dab? And it's just
I
like,
know.
chill out. Like, that's
Yeah.
like super concentrated weed. Like,
Yeah.
you'll be high for
I'm okay
days.
with that.
Yeah. That was a great talk. Let's go Valentine's Day with it, okay? I have a question. Are you guys expecting any girl in your life to get you a Valentine's Day gift?
Yes.
Who?
Anybody I gave dick to in the last 2 months. I feel like you need to tap in.
Valid.
You know what I mean? You came late night to my mom's house. Appreciate it, bitch. I expect at least a gift card.
A gift card? A gift card?
At
Like,
least.
what are guy gifts for Valentine's Day? Because girls is easy. Flowers, chocolate, teddy bear, Valentine's card.
I'm down. Like oh well, go for it.
Louis Vuitton purse.
Holy shit.
Jorge.
I mean, too late. Gonna get it for you on Saturday.
Yeah, I posted today on my story. Shout out to Brenda's Beauty Flowers. It was super. It's not a paid ad, I swear.
She's dope. I love fuck with her.
Yeah, it was, and she was funny. She kept reminding me, like, "Hey, do you need anything? Do you need anything?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not buying nothing." And then I'm like, "Nah, maybe I might, whatever." But she's told me, like, she's like, "What do you want?" And I was just like, "I don't know." And then I seen that she made like a guy version of a bouquet with a fitted hat, and that's why I posted it.
Yeah, like
and
a
I'm
Dodger
like,
one.
yeah, and I'm like, if anybody wants
to-
this,
yeah.
wants to get me this in size 7 1/8, then you know what I'm saying, like.
Here's
I would
what
love
it
to.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, how you gonna say you love me? You don't give me a fitted hat for Valentine's Day.
I like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Brenda that she was able to flip something for something guys to
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I want that. Now I'm like, I'm gonna be really disappointed because I know I'm not getting it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, like, do they really love me? No, they expect me to do something for them. And it's like, for what?
Yeah.
I already gave you a piece of my soul.
I like
You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's to be both. Like,
Yeah, it should be.
I know it's essentially routed towards
Yeah.
women, just the ads and stuff,
Yeah.
but I like it to be both.
I agree with you, Letty.
Have you ever got a Valentine's Day gift? Wow.
That's sad, huh?
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh shit, have I? Yeah, I have.
guys.
Well, I think I got shoes. 2021.
That's nice.
That was
Matching
cool.
shoes?
But also my birthday is like, it's not like hella close, but it's only like a month apart.
Yeah. Oh.
It's only like a month
and then
apart.
Christmas just passed. So if you're with the same girl, you guys exchange.
You essentially
gifts
get
on
like about 4
Christmas,
gifts.
And then Valentine's Day, and then your birthday.
So around Valentine's Day, I know most people like to get out of situations. I like to get into them. You know what I mean? I'm a reverse type of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm down to spend, you feel me? A couple little 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe $50 on supporting our street vendors near the freeways.
Shout out to the street
And then
vendors.
just spread those out. And then I gift, because flowers has a deeper meaning to the girls than it does to the guys. To me, they're going to die tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't need them. But you give me some shoes, maybe a hoodie, maybe a hat. But I
Yeah,
swear to
some
God,
fly
a
shit.
gift card
Yeah.
is fire. Like
Yeah.
if you gave me especially now that we do like content, like I'm down to get a gift card so I could buy a new SD card.
Like a
You
gift
know what I
card,
mean?
like a just money gift card, or do you
Yeah.
want like a certain store?
I think just a money one, but honestly,
visas?
I've or like last year, I think I got like, I mean not last year, what the fuck, like 2-3 years ago, I got like socks, and I was cool with that. Like,
That's for Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
and I was like, I'm down with
cool.
some socks and some like, and like you take me out
Useful
for some
shit.
tacos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
useful
Yeah,
shit.
I'm down. I like shit that lasts long.
Yeah. Vic, have you ever got
Oh
anything?
yeah, muffle.
I can't think of something that I got, so probably not.
Dang.
It's pretty sad, right?
Yeah. Okay. What about
Especially
just,
me being such like a lover boy, you know, me
Yeah.
having like so many situationships going on throughout the
Yeah,
whole
you
years.
give to every girl in the world.
Yeah, like I donate my
Yeah.
I donate my organs to them, you know what I'm saying, pretty regularly, and
A
they
muscle,
don't
a
give me
muscle.
nothing in return. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
Some
deserve something.
cartilage.
You
Yeah.
deserve. Oh my gosh.
Um,
Okay, because I want to tell you guys what I got, Jorge.
What-
I
what
think you
you
guys
get
would
him?
like it.
what you get?
So first of all, we're probably gonna go to Catch. And
mansion.
yeah, and pay for each other's dinner, which
Ooh.
basically cancels out.
Wait,
And-
what?
It's
Hold on,
expensive tomorrow.
hold on, slow.
so we just go half on the check like we usually do, but this time it's me paying for his and then him paying for my dinner.
So you guys get 2 separate checks and you guys just switch
No,
the
we
check?
just both put in and then we just are like, hey, this one's for you, this half's for you. Usually every other day I just pay half for no reason.
I started to be like, what
Ah.
You're stupid.
I know.
I like the 50. Okay, maybe not
you-
on Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
not on. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
like- I
Dile,
think
text
for-
him that, please. You guys are his homies. Please tell him to
Okay,
do
Shout
something.
out Chef Adrian Bella.
Yeah, and then, so what's your guys' favorite? Glendale Gary. He did a collab with Fools Gone Wild, and I ordered the shirt that says "With all due respect" because Jorge loves Glendale Gary.
that's
So I'm gonna put it in
fire.
like a little heart box, and he's gonna love it because he
Wow.
wears hoodies all the time.
Yeah.
and he loves that fool.
You want to know what's funny?
That's
When
dope
that
as hell.
shirt came out, I texted Jorge for your address because I wanted to prank you with the shirt.
Oh my god.
But I don't take my wallet to the gym, and it sold out pretty fast.
Yeah, I sold
you
out.
gotta like right
yeah, it
when
was
it came
like a
out.
month or two ago.
What do you usually expect for Valentine's?
Valentine's
Our
Day.
coolest gift, Jorge or not Jorge, either one. Like which one was something that you didn't expect? I was like, oh, this is cool.
I don't know if she wants to bring up
I
like
know.
the
That's
gifts
not
she
a
got.
bad
Everybody
thing. We Vic.
Well, I know we got pregnant with Jorgito Valentine's Day vibes because he was born in November. If you're a November baby, chances are your parents fucked on Valentine's Day.
Ah,
Because it's
horny.
February and then it just
Horny.
counts out. Yeah, so he gave me Jorgito.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, come
great
to think of it, Lil Vic is November 28th. So
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely V-Day vibes.
probably.
February vibes for
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
Shout out us.
Horny.
Horny.
You brought up the vendedores though. Today I was driving to my nail girl and there was the flower
Lady.
yeah, on the corner. And she even had balloons and the balloon said para mi tóxica.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're getting
Oh,
creative
Yeah,
with
they're
it now.
getting
I
it.
like that.
Yeah, I like it because they understand. Like,
Imagine it's the
gotta
last one left, and it's like you gotta get it for like something for your grandma, and you're like, sorry, grandma. That's all they had.
I feel like grandmas and grandpas probably that's where the toxicity like originates from. Like
Oh, yeah.
Like you know how many times
it
like
starts in the mezcal, dog.
Yeah, you know how many
whichever
times-
generation did that,
you know how many times
Started from there on.
it starts from there.
Yeah, but I feel like my grandma like ran the relationship, but like she would also like scream at my mom and my like and her tios and like my tias to go take out my dad from like the vecina's house.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? Like it was just that was
Del
wild.
vecino, bro.
Like
Coming up
Oh,
on
no.
on Coco Part 2, the Daniel story.
she used to send that food to like rehab every other month.
Dang.
But then also like forgive him for that. Like she's like, you know, that's like toxic ass relationship. Like
Yeah.
that food drank mezcal and beat the shit out of
Told
everybody.
you it starts there.
And then just like she forgave him and then screamed that for the next day. Like it was crazy.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. Shout out Valentine's though. I love it. I'm actually a fan of Valentine's.
I love how you say Valentine's.
I said times on Valentine's, sorry.
No. Be you, boo.
No. No. I usually say Valentine's.
Be you, Buki.
But sometimes when I speak too fast, be you, Bookie. Are you shipping some to Dallas this year?
No. Last year I did though. Last year I had to like call like a fucking Dallas florist. And
We
then-
never talked about how you did a shout out to your ex for her birthday on Instagram. Usually you hit up the ex like on the bookie, like low key, like on the like right. You
Oh, he
DM her
did that?
on his stories. He shouted her out
did
for her
that?
birthday.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
You didn't see?
Can I see? Why'd
I
you
mean-
do that?
It's in your archives, though. You
Yeah,
can
it's in
see
my
it.
archives. I don't know. She asked me to be honest.
Shut up.
No, I
She
swear to
did-
God. I swear to God.
You know what she said? He probably hit her happy birthday on some future. Like, I remember this day last year.
why you ain't post me
And
then?
Yeah. Show me it's real. Do
was-
it on your stories.
yeah,
Let
it
all
was-
these other bitches know.
You know what I don't like is that when girls ask
Hi,
me
chicken
to do
nugget.
something
And you do it.
and like I'm really down. Like I
You're
won't
really
back
down.
down.
Yeah,
Like
I
I won't be
know.
like, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. I'll be like, fuck it. I don't
Okay,
give
yeah,
a
I'll
fuck.
do it. Yeah, I'll
you know what I'm
show
saying? Like
that's what a romantic you are.
Yeah.
Because in that moment you're talking to her, you are literally talking to just her. Like you are like.
yeah.
Committed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling
I'm
Vic
like,
right-
we're gonna figure the rest out later. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Well, I'm dealing
fucking
with what I
cross
got
that-
in front of me. You know
I'll
what I'm
fucking
saying?
cross that bitch when I get there.
Exactly. That's
I
how
was
I
telling-
think all the time.
I was telling Vic that I was ordering flowers, And I was like, I don't want to do like a shared post because then I'm gonna burn myself out. Then I'm
Yeah.
worried. And then he's like, so what? And I'm like, well, that's why none of your shit works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vic is a so what, but I like that because that girl, like, she feels special. Like,
I can't believe you did
time.
that. You did. Oh, you did do that.
Yeah. Everybody
Wow.
was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, it's her birthday. What's wrong with that?
Oh my God! Did you post did he make like her own reel of like all her music videos? No.
you're so stupid.
You like edited? Shout out love. That's what love does to you,
Shout out
pal.
love.
Que vive el amor.
But you know who doesn't like to love? George Lopez.
Oh.
All right. I honestly think that it's really important that we talk about this because we are the podcast too. Like we all grew up with George Lopez
Yeah.
in our background of our
We.
story. Yes, even if like the show could have been in the background, like we can't knock the presence that he's had throughout our lives, at least in the background, right? It doesn't have to be something you focused on, but he's been around for a long time, right? And to mainstream media, he has represented what a Latino comedian is and the Latino presence and voice, right? In
Excellence,
mainstream.
really, just all around.
Yeah. And it's really unfortunate that these things have come to pass, but I think it's important that we speak about it. So, yeah, I don't know how we want to go through the timeline of this.
Basically, he
And
has a podcast, right?
yeah.
And so he was on the podcast, and there was another comic that mentioned if he's seen Ralph Barbosa.
yeah.
No.
Or he mentioned, like, that's why I like putting people on to Ralph Barbosa, like this
Yeah.
young guy that's coming up.
Yeah.
And then George was like, why are you bringing him up? No one knows who he is. Like, why are you keeping bringing him up?
Yeah, but he said it very angrily.
No,
like,
okay, so because
Yeah.
I think we're trying to like be nice about it. No.
No, he's trying to give
no,
like
I'm
a
just
time
just
frame.
basically
They were on a
like,
podcast and they were talking about embracing other Latinos and just comedians.
yeah.
And then the guy, I don't know who the other guy is actually.
Okay,
I'm
so
not-
I saw the full. I tried to see as much of the full because I don't want to be the
Like
people that like you
context?
didn't get the context, right?
Yeah.
So he was, and before the clip started, on the podcast, George says, I know I haven't been the most helpful to other Latinos, but what I did do was give a template of how to be a comedian, a comic.
Yeah.
And then the other guy was like, yeah, I big up new ones, like this guy Ralph Barbosa. And that's when George cuts in like, no, why are you doing that? And his stance is the same though. It's still an asshole stance.
Why the
of
fuck
like,
you keep bringing him up?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
wrong of me to say?
yeah, is it
Yeah.
wrong of me
I
to
was
say?
like,
I don't. No one's
oh.
ever heard of this guy. Is it wrong of me to say? And then the other guys are like, well, I like to give an opportunity and I like to shout out. And he's like, no, why do you do that? That's not the way. Because in George's mindset, he feels like if you big up another person, you are making it easier for them. I watched a little bit before this exchange happened, and he was talking about like baseball, right? Like kids baseball, and they're like, now that there's no winner or losers in tournaments, like it doesn't feel the same. You have to lose to learn how to compete. You have to go through the losses so you can have like more in your blood. Like, and it's not just like, hey, everyone's a winner. So they were going off of that conversation, and then they got into this conversation. So in his brain, or how he was trying to explain it, was if you show them love, then you're making it easy for them, and they won't earn it, or they won't appreciate it. And that I personally don't like that take.
Yeah.
I don't think those two things fall in the same line.
I agree.
Because it's sports, you learn how to lose at an early age when you're playing basketball against other kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's you're in a little league or whether you're on the block with your friends, you're not always gonna be in the winning team. Teaching somebody how to lose, that's very important.
Yeah.
And I with the kids thing, I don't agree. I feel like there should be a winner and a loser because it does. But just because you lost at a team sport doesn't mean you lost as a person.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So just because, like, let's say my team, I'm like the best pitcher, but we lose. But maybe we don't have good hitters.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean you just like, fuck you, you can't come into this league because your whole team fucking sucks. That's not the way that works. You're talking about a single man sport into a whole team sport.
Yeah.
That doesn't align. And I
Yeah.
think when you're talking about somebody like, where I think they were just talking about like just showing love and respect to other comedians, I think they were just talking about like just maybe a shout out, maybe a repost. I guess you were
An
talking about now, but back
opportunity.
then it would be like maybe a bring up a conversation or somebody.
Yeah.
And I think him bringing up, I think how the other comedian brought up Ralph Barbosa is
Yeah.
like he is the new wave, including the Ken Floreses, the Renee Vacas, which you guys doesn't mean just because you guys don't know who you are, you're like, who the fuck, who you
Yeah.
gonna keep bringing them up?
Or that giving them essentially a cosign.
Yeah.
That takes away from your shit.
No le cuesta nada. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
That's like so confusing to me. But maybe in his mind, it does cost him something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to shout people out, to put other people on, specifically Latino, because one thing, like, it's just such a very old school mentality of like, they need to have it just as hard as I did. That's like, he's treating these people like they're kids. Like, you know, when you have a kid, oh, I don't want my kid to have it easy. Like, he's taking that mentality to like the entertainment world when it's not the same at all. Like, you can literally, people can ask George, like, hey, what are some, you know, up and coming comedians or whatever that we should look out for? He can literally give a name. They're going to respect his word and get more people to like feed their families. Like, that's so powerful, and he's just refusing, like, nah.
In that same episode, he talked about how he's like, anytime I would start working with other Latino comics or like put one under my wing and like have them open for me, they would start to sound like me. They would mimic my cadence. And he's like, and they're just making another copycat George. So that's just going to ruin it for you because I'm the real George. So then he felt like anyone that he was like, literally any minority that I would put on the show with me, they just started sounding like me in the way that they deliver jokes. And he's like, and I don't think that's good because I exist. Not that it's good, but this is like, I guess, his mentality, right? I can relate it real quick and we'll come back to George, but Ice Cube was this way with West Coast rap. He didn't support any new rappers, like no YG, Glasses Malone, Nipsey Hussle. Don't even think about it. To Ice Cube, he was like, why should I support y'all? I still exist. I'm still rapping. Like, fuck the new school. I'm not gonna give anyone my arm around. And they had, that school of rappers had a tough time getting cosigns from the legends because no one was really giving it to them. And so they did it for each other, right?
The New West.
And exactly how Ice Cube's mentality is how I feel George's. And it's like, it sucks because you are at such a level where you can do that for the next person. Y no te quita nada. Like, you're literally George Lopez. No one's gonna take away from your legacy except you. And you just did that with the shit that you said.
But then people get mad when people don't show them respects because they're older, from an older generation. It's like,
that's real
what,
shit,
you fucking asshole? You shoot me a DM, maybe. Like, all right, example, right? Ralph Barbosa did Saturday Night Live with Jimmy Kimmel.
His late night show.
Late night show. Okay, my
yeah.
fault. Late night show.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar
Was
with
it
that.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Was it Jimmy Kimmel or was it Jimmy Fallon?
Fallon.
I think it was
Jimmy
Fallon.
Fallon.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
I'm
was
tripping.
Fallon.
Fallon.
Yeah.
And then that's where they do. No, that's SNL. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
two
you're
different
good.
things.
You're two different things, but you're good, babe.
But okay, so Ralph Barbosa essentially did that, right?
Yeah.
So what makes it seem that SNL wouldn't want him?
Right.
And then you're able to be part of that SNL and it'll be a tribute to Latinos and old school and new school.
Yeah.
Ralph Barbosa's killing the game
He's
right now.
good.
We
He's
haven't
really
no,
good.
and honestly, and I'm gonna just keep it a book. His mellow voice is not my type of comedy. I like the loud fucking
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of DC Young Fly. I like Fluffy. You
Like
know, he
In
does a
Your
lot of
Face.
like and Ralph Barbosa is one of the first comedians. Like a lot of people like Felipe Esparza.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I know he does his own thing. It's a comedy, just not for me.
Yeah, Ralph is like a J. Cole. Like he's like
faded.
First of all, he looks like J. Cole.
Yeah, he does. He's a Mexican J.
But then also his delivery is super mellow, but it's fun. It hits.
For me, it's so relatable. Like all the shit he says, like the lease bit. They'll just drop my 13-month lease.
Yeah,
like
in
all
front
that
of a
shit when you
girl.
first get a new spot, like all that shit. Like I think we're kind of in the same place in life. So he even talks about like buying his son Jordans that are his size, and he's like, "You could wear them when you
I'm
get
still
this
wearing
old."
his pair because they're 9.5.
Type of shit. So I'm like, "Oh, this is fire!" Like I haven't really had a comedian that I relate to on that level, and he's funny as hell. And he's talented.
But yeah, that's why I think. But even like, I just think so. It doesn't hurt like to show like, bro, like okay. And I'm gonna give you as a perfect example of somebody that's here right next to us. That's done a lot for upcoming Latinos and just in general. Whether people give her flowers or not. When Letty met me, she didn't have to tap me in with Jorge. And Jorge tapped me in with Streetwise. Me and Streetwise did some dope shit, put some money in my pocket. I probably spent the money on some stupid shit, but I also probably paid my rent that week. Or that month. You know what I mean? I tapped the fucking, Letty tapped me in with Red Bull. I did some dope shit with Red Bull. And I just had something with Red Bull. And they were like, Letty. And I was like, it just connecting the dots is always dope. You know what I mean? And it just, and it's a bigger chance to grow as a community. Somebody that like, I know somebody tweeted, right? And they were like, damn, Doknow, you've done a lot. And I was like, I don't feel like I've done enough though. Like, even though for somebody that's just upcoming, I do have a huge platform and I've done, and I work at spaces where it isn't always Latino based. Like a No Jumper, I was able to interview like from upcoming rappers and upcoming like people that do social media to putting the homie LA Icon on there where he does like the
Yep.
news sometimes. And fucking, I interviewed the homie D's fools. They're like influencers like me, like young kids from the Valley. They're not even from my area.
Yeah,
They're from
but
the
you
Valley.
still show you pay
Like,
it back. You
yeah.
pay it back, and it's
Yeah.
real easy for you to pay it back.
Yeah, and I tapped in with the Sweet Tea boys, and they're all young Latinos. They might not be like me, like maybe like a tagger, but they're dope, they're funny. They came on, and then like whenever I need them, they come through. Whenever I need them, Bozo was on there. We had a dope conversation. I did the homie Eddie and Karen. They're like a couple on YouTube, but nobody, Jumper never seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of goofy. So, I think just showing love, it doesn't hurt to show love.
It's paying
You
it
grow.
forward.
But you also build a dope relationship. Like,
yeah.
what if Ralph Barbosa gets to direct a whole new fucking dope ass Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, I would want my OG George, but now you don't even fucking like me because you hate my name or you hate that I'm like upcoming. And I get the part where showing love doesn't mean you have to do the work for them.
Yeah.
True.
And I think like, even like if Letty knew I was lazy, I don't think she would have put me in situations I've been in.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not working hard, if I'm not planning shit out, vision boards, doing this, going here, getting content, investing, like just because you co-sign somebody doesn't mean you gotta. How many artists have been co-signed that fell off?
Yeah.
How many artists has Snoop Dogg co-signed that fell off but had nothing to do with him? He showed you love, but now take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think taking advantage of your situations is what's important. I'm not, you don't gotta walk them through their whole career.
And like, you don't gotta throw salt on anybody's name or downplay anybody to big up yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's that kind of like hater energy. Like, sorry, I never thought G-Lo was a hater, but like he's giving very big hater vibes.
I've never heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've
Like,
never heard that nickname before.
I'm just saying it now because it's just funny. Because it sounds like more like villainy, like G-Lo.
G-Lo.
G-Lo. But
We
one
didn't
thing-
create G-Lo. He's been called G-Lo.
Yeah, people have been
I
calling
didn't know
him
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I did it for us.
Oh, yeah.
imagine if Letty had that same mentality. We wouldn't have Brown Bag today. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact
Fuck
that she
you
shared
guys.
the
Work hard,
platform
motherfuckers.
and like she didn't she does a lot of work. She didn't do the work for us. Also, like
True.
outside of here, we still do our thing. We make her cosign look good. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
You proved me right, to be
yeah,
honest.
exactly.
But even and Maximo could speak on this. He's part of a community that's very hated towards each other. The camera, the film, you fools are fucking haters with each other.
Oh yeah,
That-
not me, but
Not
yeah.
you, not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
but-
That media pit.
Yeah,
can get
the
crazy.
media,
Yeah.
fools fucking. If somebody takes better pictures than you, you're mad. At some point,
That's
and
hilarious.
and I've seen it. Am I
People
lying?
are
though?
like that. No,
people
for
are like
sure.
that. But also, you've worked with Encrypt. You guys
Yeah.
aren't the same thing, but you guys do similar things. But you guys
True.
put each other on,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you guys big. You know, like
For sure.
So
Jorge,
it's-
too, what I've seen with them is like Jorge will work with Maximo, then work with Norby and Josh, and put on all these other people. It's like I can't do it, but you can do it. Like, and it's a beautiful thing. You bring up a great point where you did, Doknow, when you said like they don't want to help us, but also we need to respect them. Like it's
Yeah.
like there comes a point in we're all human at the end of the day and we're all people, and it's kind of like how long can I put up with your disrespect and your blatant like I'm not gonna give them any looks or attention, but I have to bow down to, like, it's a very weird pride battle.
respect
that's
doesn't have
going
an
on.
age.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, to Ralph Barbosa, this is putting a lot of people onto him. And granted, even this hate is doing
Yes,
that, and he's
it
good.
did the opposite
Yeah.
of what he wanted it to do. He
Yeah.
wanted to shut it down. People are talking about it more.
The
Like,
Matrix.
So many. Yeah.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
No,
We're in
but
the
I just
Matrix.
think, and honestly, I don't think George Lopez is a fucking horrible piece of shit human. I just think he feels some type of way, and
But since then,
but you can't change.
no. So there's
room
been
for
like
improvement.
there's been a lot of clips surfacing out there that are kind of like latching on to that idea that George Lopez is like kind of a hater and throws salt on other people.
That he has a pattern of shutting other Latino comedians out.
Yeah, exactly. And it's very powerful to do. Like when you have all the leverage, like you actually can do shit like that.
Yeah.
And especially back then when there wasn't a Instagram, a YouTube, a thing, like there was only limited spots of like these places are gonna hire Latino comics. They're gonna perform here. You get a show on ABC. You know what I'm saying? Like you
put
get
a
in,
lot of people
yeah,
on.
you get in bed with all these companies and stuff like that, and then you start to just be like, nah, nobody else. We're shutting all this shit down. I'm gonna be the only brown person on here. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucked up, man.
Is Brown balling?
Probably.
Wow, yes.
Yeah.
He's been brown balling this whole time.
That's why.
Sounds wild. That sounds wild.
And I always try to understand the mentality, and it is that, like, right now there's no stopping anyone that's dope and popping. Like, you can't stop my bag at all. If I'm really that popping, it's gonna happen. Back then you could, because I think it's the crabs in a barrel bucket crabs in a bucket mentality where only one of us can do it.
Yeah.
And George is like, I'm going to be that one of us. I'm going to be the one of us that's there in these spots with these comedians or these TV shows or with these studios. And that, I think that that's not the best way to go, but that was his strategy. And it worked for George Lopez because he got the things that he got. So to him, he's successful in his strategy. So that's why he's pushing it to this. Now he's like, no, that's not the way to go. See, because when you're bros with people, like now you got to split jobs. Right. And when you're bros with people, they could do you wrong. Like that's his mentality, right? So to him, he's correct because it worked for him. It's not going to give him any friends, or the legacy is going to be tarnished because of that. But I think to him, that was worth it.
Literally that. I was about to say that. It is a legacy in the long run of, like, where's George Lopez's tree, right? Like, who has he helped positively impact, right?
Only his daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, but
nepotism. That's fine.
You know, no, but you're supposed. For what I'm saying is, you're supposed to put your family.
Yeah,
on.
imagine.
No, for sure.
But
No, I'm just saying, imagine, like, he had people like Ralph Barbosa on his show. Imagine he had, all these other Doknow on his show, because he has a new show, Lopez versus Lopez. And, like, imagine, like, he incorporates all the people. Now people find out about them through George. Now it's like, man, dude, like, he's a fucking awesome person. He's like helping the Latinos and stuff like that. I get the part. He does have a point about the template, but at the same time, like, we all see templates everywhere. Like, it's proof of concept in a way, but it's just a lot better to. I feel great when I help people do any type of shit. Yeah. When I help put people on in any type of capacity, I'm like, sleep great at night. You know what I'm saying? But
the littlest thing goes a long way, because you got to think about it like this, right? One of the biggest assholes we know that's a competitive motherfucker is Kobe R.I.P.
Yeah.
Biggest competitive ever. This was a fucking dog.
Yeah.
In a competitive ass sport. But you hear any of his youngsters talk about him, is offside of the competitives. He was a mentor. He talked to them, taught him things, fucking showed them love, hugged them when they needed a hug. Yeah. Hey, give him advice, whether it was hard advice or good advice, but he still helped.
Tweeted his support for certain players.
Even like, I was about to say, he even helped
LeBron does that all day.
Yeah.
And this was arguably the fucking
the king,
the GOAT of all time.
Yeah.
And he shows love to Jalen Hurts. And that's not even in his sport.
Yeah.
He shows love to any kid that's coming up that's doing their thing.
And then you see how they look at Kareem.
And it's like,
Kareem is that old head mentality.
And we all made him, and we all laughed about it because
he had that face on.
That shit did not look. Knowing LeBron, when he hugged somebody, he fucking taps him a couple times in the back.
They have a handshake.
When he hugged Kareem, he was like that.
Oh, you know what?
My mom's here.
You know he was like when you have that like relative that like is older than you and you have to like respect them, but you don't really fuck with them. Yeah. You're just like, what's up? What's up, deal? Yeah, like that. Yeah.
And it was like, and I'm not saying like, I'm pretty sure George Lopez has done, like he did do that for Inky Boys, the little kid that just lost his.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's dope. And shout out you for doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's you could have
just wait till he views them as competition though. I'm just kidding.
There's just so much more, I think there's room. Yeah. There's like even like I tapped in with Ralph Barbosa and I was like, bro, I gotta get you on. He's like, let me know. I'll let you know when I'm in LA.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's do a skit. Renee Vaca and them, I don't think I've ever earned like I when it comes to comedy, we're in two different worlds, right? I do like the skit shit and all that. Yeah. And even though I have more followers and like a lot more people know me than Ken
like
Flores
Lex.
and Renee Vaca, when I go to a comedy show, I open up for them, and I don't feel too much.
You're You're not.
I'm like, you gotta earn things,
and
there's nothing, and they're not giving it to. They're not like, oh, I'll let you close because you're bigger. You have $500,000 on. No,
viral is viral.
You know what I mean? Like they don't care. Like but we're in the back, we're laughing. They're giving me chips. I'm asking for chips, and we're fucking, and they fuck with me too.
Tips or chips?
Both.
Okay.
Ken Flores chips.
Like
Shout out my guy killing forward. But even seeing him like just learning, I like most fools with my following would sit there and be like,
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
to do stand up.
And you know what?
And I'm learning. I'm like sitting there like, oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, that's fucking funny. Like, oh, okay, shit,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Ken Floyd, that was a good ass joke. Like, you learn, like, you show appreciation, you show love. Like,
Yeah.
that shit goes a fucking real long way, bro. Trust me.
And Doknow, you do have comedians at the level of like the mainstream esteem, like a Joe Coy, or like show you love and really like. I remember I interviewed him. You weren't there, and I brought you up, and he's like, I really like that guy. Someone sent me his video. We talked. Like I brought him out to a show. I like to see his videos. Like I give him like little tips here and there, but like that is the truth. He has. You would never. It's behind closed doors. It's quiet, but like it's really someone reaching out. Like, hey, you're funny, and like I'm like shout out to you for doing.
Yeah,
what you did.
and I slid in his DM and he replied randomly one day.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, bro, yeah, let's tap in. And shout out Andrew. Andrew
Schultz.
too.
Andrew Schultz, yeah.
Andrew fucking fucking
Fluffy?
No, Fluffy hasn't tapped in. Shout out Fluffy though.
Fluffy tap in.
Fluffy tap in. But Carlos from Wild and Out, 85 Style Show.
Oh,
Chico
Carlos
being like
Miller? Wow.
Carlos Miller, sorry, I don't know why
Yeah.
at first. And they've showed love, like,
Ooh,
and
those guys are
they're
funny
like,
as
they're like,
fuck.
bro, you're funny. Like, I'm not asking them to fucking just because they DM me doesn't mean I stayed in my couch and never did a podcast again or
Yeah.
wrote down more
Yeah.
skits. Like, fuck
Yeah.
no, like, oh, this shit, bro. If anything, it hypes you up more.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, I gotta put more skits out. Like,
Yeah.
when I did the shit with JoJo Diaz, Andrew hit me up like, bro, this is comedy. You need to do more shit like this.
I love
when
it.
I did a skit about like my raspy voice, Joy Coy tapped me and like, once you translate this to a stand up, you're gonna kill it, bro. And I'm not asking them for them to pay my
Those
bills.
are like good motivators
Yeah.
though. Like they show you you're on the right path.
Bro, when Joe Coy gave me an opportunity to audition for a movie, he didn't tell me, I promise you you're gonna get this movie because I'm co-signing you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna get you the audition, and if you get it, that's on you. And
Yeah. Yep.
you know what I
But
mean?
I'm
Like, but
open
I'm gonna
it-
try. I'm
yeah,
gonna try
yeah.
harder. So I think saying that nobody did it for you, so you're gonna do the same way, and people get it. Like, I get it. Like, be hardworking and make people work for their own shit. But Shoei love's a good thing, and that's why all these other races improve and do things because they pass on shit from generations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't realize that something little like a cosign could change someone's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if when Snoop Dogg reposted our like when we were laughing about the like DeMar Lopez, they're everywhere. It was dope. Like we thought it was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But now we knew like, okay, we gotta mention more people. Like when we're
Yeah.
genuine.
Even
and
Mario
laugh.
Lopez like commenting on our shit. Like
Yeah.
that's
And he
cool
was
as fuck.
laughing, but it was like,
Yeah.
damn, we have dope stories. It's genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's
Yeah.
all it is.
George Lopez would be like Josh when someone bangs their hood on him. Never heard of you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Never heard of you.
and I'm like, well, damn. I only killed about 50 million people. You know what I mean?
All right, look, should we do something we haven't done in a long time?
Oh wait, one more second, baby boy.
No, go ahead.
One more second. So one of the videos, like Vic said, there's a lot of videos circulating of other people with their experiences with George, and one of the more like really sad videos came from Paul Rodriguez.
Yes. Senior.
Yeah, because I said P-Rod or Paul Rodriguez, and
Everybody thinks the
instantly
Skater his
everyone
son.
thinks the Skater his son. Which shout out to him for
Badass.
making that
Right.
name his
He's
too.
a
Fucking
fucking
cool.
legend.
I had his shoes when I was a kid.
Shout out him in that shitty movie. He was the best actor in it. You know what movie I'm talking
P-Rod
about?
the son,
Which one?
The skater with
Lowrider?
the Jonah Hill one.
Which one was he in?
Oh my God! Can we pull it? It's with
forgot
Just
about
Google
the dude from Ridiculousness.
Rob Dyrdek?
Dyrdek.
Rob Dyrdek, him, Bam from
Bam
Jackass.
I don't remember that movie.
Oh, Skater. You guys never fucking Tony Hawk comes out in this movie when he's a baby.
Tony Hawk?
No, not Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk as a baby?
Ryan Sheckler?
Ryan Sheckler. Can we look up this movie? You know, Josh, you know exactly what movie
I
I'm
don't know
talking
what
about?
movie this is, but
Street
yeah.
Dreams.
Street Dreams, bro.
What do you mean Tony Hawk comes out when
No,
he's a
no,
baby?
I meant Ryan Sheckler.
Ryan Sheckler.
Oh,
You remember?
This movie's about P-Rod. What's his name? Josh.
Right.
For Rob Dyrdek,
Oh.
Bam from Jackass, and then
Ryan Sheckler?
and then the there's a black dude in it, and he's also a professional skater. But it's a horror. It's a super low budget horrible movie, and P-Rod's it's on YouTube for free. That's all. Like, dude, this one right here. You guys never seen this?
No, I never
No.
seen that.
Dude, watch it today. It's the funniest, but it's about friendship.
Oh,
It has
that's fucking, what's his name?
Rob Dyrdek. I literally
Terry Kennedy.
the black guy.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
John, you seen it?
he-
It's
he-
literally,
he's-
it's
Yeah.
literally on YouTube for free.
I gotta
I
watch
swear to
it.
God, you guys gotta watch it.
I
But
actually-
you like P-Rod in that.
He's the best actor in the movie.
I actually really love bad movies,
Josh,
so I'm gonna watch this.
No, Josh laughed because dude, the movie's
Well,
so.
one, they're all skaters, and two, he actually has it from his freaking dad, because who acted and was a comedian. So
Yeah.
that's his dad. So that's
Yeah, okay,
cool.
when they said Paul Rodriguez,
You know, like the
I
skater.
was like, P-Rod?
Yeah. Shout out
he's
to
not
his
a comedian.
SBs.
Shout out to SB.
Yeah.
He has one of the hardest SBs of all time.
Oh, for sure.
His collabs, but all the things together. Shout out P-Rod. He's a fucking legend. And even
He
when
came out of Legendary Nuts, his dad.
Legendary Nuts.
Yeah, legendary
Paul
sack.
Rodriguez Sr., but he was telling a story of a casino in Palm Springs that wouldn't book him because George Lopez intentionally said, if you book me, I don't want any other Latinos to be working here. And it really broke Paul Rodriguez to hear something like that. And so he broke down during a podcast, and it was really sad to see because, like, you know, the son, I kind of remember the dad. Like, he was in movies too. He had like Yo Quiero Taco Bell commercial with Taco Bell. Like, he was cool.
Yeah.
And it sucks to see him that hurt.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. It's like, and I think essentially he said it was a contract. Like, it was like, you have a contract with me, and then
Can't
it's
have a
like,
contract with somebody else.
and that's kind of like, well, damn, what if I had to feed my family this week?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what it seemed like. That he
Yeah.
had like that pain in his voice of like, bro, that now you're like fucking with somebody's livelihood.
Yeah.
You know, because imagine like that's a gig. Who knows how much they pay them? Maybe like 20 bands to
Facts.
to perform there, and it's like you're missing that check now. And then if he's doing it there, you guarantee he's doing it at other places
Facts.
too. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then that's why fucking little P-Rod had to learn how to skate because he couldn't put fucking gas in the car. Could make it
Oh, pobrecito.
They bought him a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shout out.
Skateboard,
Wow.
fuck.
Yeah, he probably got a loach.
George Lopez so happy somewhere. He's like, yeah, he got it hard. Exactly how I wanted it to be.
He had to go through the pain and
He had to
broken
go through the
legs,
pain.
ankles. He had to know how to kick flip. I'm like, dude, what if you wanted to be a comedian like his dad, but you
Yeah,
fucking
you
cockblocked
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
No, he
Asshole.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I thought that clip was definitely sad to watch because it's like when you see like an older man tell you a sad story from back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the
I've
way,
seen-
you guys today, sorry, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no.
This weekend I saw a dude back on the carnicerio
Yeah.
guy. While I was ordering like carne.
¿El taquería?
No, not the for the Super Bowl. But
okay,
it's
okay.
not Super Bowl because they already passed.
Yeah.
Shout out the Eagles. Shout out the Chiefs for making me some money. Shout out Rihanna too. But okay, so I'm like waiting for the food. He's like, hey, little homito, you already ordered? And I was like, nah, bro, I'm waiting. He's like, all right. He's like, why need help on aisle 7? But I'm like, oh, I don't work here.
I'm Dudo.
No,
You might have seen me
But
somewhere.
an
no.
employee tried to make you work?
No. There was a like a customer.
Oh,
But-
like,
But
yeah.
So if you guys know, if you guys
get you, I
shout
get
out is Glendora considered the San Gabriel Valley?
Glendale?
No.
Glendora?
For Glendora
No. San Gabriel. Oh, San Gabriel.
Valley, yes. I don't know. I it's right next
It's
to
a
like
wobbler.
Covina. It's right.
I don't know.
Is it-
I'm new to the SGV, so I don't know.
Okay, so I called the SGV, and my homegirl was like, "That's not the SGV." I was like, "Okay, chill."
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was like,
So I was in
okay.
Glendora. I was out at El Superior over there, and the guy's like, "Hey, little homie, they helped you already?" And I was like, "Nah, they haven't, bro. I'm waiting. It's number 20. You know, I got the thing.
Yeah,
I got
you
the
got the
number. I'm
number?
waiting." And then, by the way, I love their system. It shows the number, and if the number comes up, you just go up there. Nobody got to scream, and if you miss it, you're fucked.
You're so
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love the system there because the winning food for less, by where I grew up, like on 6th and
yell the
Union,
numbers?
they just yelled it, and if you were you missed it by a fucking mile, it's like it was bad.
Yeah, it's over.
So I'm like, they haven't ordered. He's like, all right, why need help on aisle 7? And I'm like, okay. Like,
I am also a client.
yeah,
I'm not-
but he's like an older,
Yeah.
like with
Yeah.
like OG, older like veterano, you know. And then he's like, "Hey," and the guy's like cutting on me, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a commotion. It's Super Bowl Sunday, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he's like, "What the fuck? Ain't nobody wants to help me." And I'm like, "Oh well, there's always employees in the front." He's like, "They don't fucking work for shit." And I was like, wait. I was like, yeah, bro, I don't know. I was like,
I
thought-
wonder what help he needed.
I think he was like looking for something,
Yeah.
but you could tell he was the dude that his wife's a little older, maybe she's a little sick, so he's doing like she's
Taking
with
care of a
him,
lot of the stuff,
but
yeah.
she's with him. Like I saw her there, but she was just like moving the cart, and he was.
Taking
It was a cute older couple, but seeing him like still talk from like back in the day,
Yeah.
it was dope. But it was funny when he was like, "What the fuck, eh?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" And then, my number came up, and then he's like, "All right, homie, so you have a good day." And he just walked off, and he was still looking. And I was like, "Fuck, I wish I knew this market." Because if it was like a market I knew, I would have been like,
I
oh,
got you.
I'm like, it's right here. Boom, boom,
I don't
boom,
work
boom.
here, but I got you.
I
Yeah.
still told him, he was like, "Oh, I'm looking for this," and I tried to look at the aisles, but it wasn't specific. You know how sometimes people don't do their fucking job right
Yeah.
and put like the Topo Chicos next to
Yeah.
the Gatorades when they should be next to the sodas because it's bubbly, shit like that.
Topo Chicos, you shouldn't be next to the water?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Water.
But it's soda water.
Carbonation?
No,
Yeah,
Carbonation?
carbonated water.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
water.
Hey, Duna, you
forget-
didn't get offended by him like asking you
To help me?
Yeah.
Nah, no. He was asking me if they helped me already.
Because he needs
Like,
help.
because he needs help, but I was,
Yeah.
but essentially the carniceria dudes aren't gonna know either way.
No, either,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta ask one of the, but they really didn't have nobody walking around.
Yeah.
Which I was like, this superhero gotta get it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
it
feel
together,
low-key
please.
offended when they are like,
Confuse
you work
you?
here? Like, have you ever gone to Target with a red shirt on?
No, but they've
Never do
confused you
that.
at Target?
Yeah.
No, but but that's like going to an apron to a fucking like panaderia. Like
No, but they
food.
confused me at Trader Joe's and I was offended.
You see what I mean?
The
I'm
way
shopping,
you're dressed,
motherfucker.
You look like you work at Trader
you
Joe's.
look like you work at Trader Joe's right now.
Tightest jeans with the most comfortable shoes.
Just sit right here really quick so that the YouTube viewers can just see that.
does look like he works at Trader Joe's.
You look like you can tell me where the gluten-free popcorn is.
and your playlist is based off Daniel Caesar and Lana Del
I
Rey.
sent them the wrong way.
That's funny.
I was like, it's over there.
When I'm at
Oh, that's how buttered you were?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
tell off
don't know
famous
why.
guys.
I really just hate it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Even when I'm at appointment only, like they're like, "Hey, bro, can I get a size in this?" I'm like, "I don't work here."
Well, you look like Mario. But
I know. Like I shouldn't be offended because that's like a cool ass store.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't have a size. I don't work here, bro.
I got confused at Ross once because I was wearing a blue shirt. Yeah, that was cool.
That's cool.
No, but it's like
I want to live a regular life.
that's like yeah. I don't know. I didn't get offended. I don't think I've ever used it. It's cause I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, you need help? Yeah, bro. But don't like I think one time some girl was like, oh, here's my keys, and I was like, but I made a joke out of it. I was like, oh yeah, thank you. And then she's like, you don't even work here, huh? Oh my God. And then I was like, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
But I was like, I could have took off with a Range Rover,
Facts.
bitch. Like, you stupid whore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what George always says, right?
All the
He's like,
time.
they always confuse me for valet. I don't know if he's joking or serious.
No,
but-
he's very serious. Yeah.
You know why? Because he looks fancy poor.
He looks.
what?
Nah, he's rich. The homie's rich.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you know how LA guys look hella.
They dress up.
They
Yeah. They,
dress
wear
up-
their nicest shirt
No, he always
from
wears
Ross.
black too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah,
usually,
that fool, and that fool wears like black shirts I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, Black Pro Club. He's like, nah, $5,000. I'm like, fool. It looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he'll be waiting for
He's like, yeah.
he'll be waiting for his car, and they'll give him their keys. They'll pull up and give him their.
And can we? I could be wrong, but if they give you their keys, is it Grand Theft Auto?
Is it Grand Theft if he were to take?
Oh.
Is it? That's a good
a-
question.
Dude,
Can we ask
I
your
want to
friend?
see the Latino beat the case that was like, hey, he confused me for valet.
Yeah.
He gave me the keys.
I thought he gave me the car.
Yeah, this is not stealing.
Yeah.
He literally said, here you go, bud.
I am not from America.
Here you
What's
go,
up?
amigo.
It was December 23rd.
Amigo. Oh my God, the
Yeah.
fucking rage I would feel if somebody did
I'm
that.
taking your car.
Here you go, amigo.
Like,
Fuck you, pal.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah, but fuck.
That is a good question though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we gotta. Can we call your cop friend?
My cop friend?
No, maybe
Yeah.
not. Yeah, can we call her?
We can call her.
Just to ask, just to be like, if somebody gives you the keys,
Confuses you for valet.
is it GTA?
Okay. Let me call.
Because that's like always a scene in a good movie.
Right.
That you know what I'm talking about? Like there's always
Yeah.
like a scene in a good movie, like like hey, and then it's like okay, well fuck it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Can
thanks.
you turn on the Roadcaster's Bluetooth, please?
Yo, that's
Connectivity.
Jorge did tell me that too.
That they always confuse them as valet.
And then I bet they feel stupid as fuck when they get the Benz.
Yeah, and his car's more
Del año.
fly.
And
Fly.
it's like ah shit.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you
Sorry,
chop
bruh.
tortilla? Like fuck. Maximo.
Hello?
Okay, perfect. Deirdre, so
Yes.
we called you because we had a theoretical question that someone with
Uh-huh.
your expertise can answer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we were talking about how sometimes the guys like Jorge and Vic have been confused as valet drivers.
Uh-huh.
Like they'll be outside of a restaurant and then someone will come up with their car and give them their keys like, oh, go park my car. And they're like, hey, I'm not a valet driver. So the question is, if they were to have taken those keys and got into the car, is it stealing or did that person give them the keys? And so it's not stealing.
I mean, so driving without an owner an owner's consent sorry, just got out of that spin class. Is like the charge when you're driving driving a stolen car.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would really have to look into the penal code section because the driver is giving
You their keys.
consent. I mean
That's-
the owner is giving but in his mind his dispute would be like, oh, I thought it was a valet driver. I didn't.
well,
give
then
him
couldn't we
consent
like
to-
counter sue
so-
for like racial discrimination? Like because I'm Mexican, I'm the valet driver. You just handed it to me.
Right, like you just assume because I'm Latino
Yeah.
that I'm a freaking valet driver because most of us are or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would have to look into it, but driving without an owner's consent, that's the penal code section, and if you look into it, like I'm sure there's like a fine line where it's gonna still get Jorge and Vic in trouble for joyriding in a whip.
joyriding,
That
yeah.
Little joyriding charge never hurt
know?
nobody.
Yeah.
right.
one time for the
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
the
they did it in Menace to Society. They knocked it down. They just gave him joyriding charge.
Oh my gosh. All
Yeah.
right.
See.
Dre, thank you so much for your input. We appreciate you. Shout out to Spin Class.
All right. Love you.
I
Bye.
love you. Bye.
So maybe we can't go to jail.
So there you go. There
You
you
get a
go.
slap on the wrist.
Yeah, a little. You know.
Hello. Hey,
portaste mal.
hey, don't
Yeah.
do that. Hey, why'd you do that?
And I'm like, well, he gave me the thing.
Yeah. Well, he thought you were Pedro from Valet. yeah.
And we are back.
Yeah.
With
I have so
another
many
podcast.
questions, but I'm gonna just.
I want to ask these questions.
Okay, talking about us being confused. Are we are we calling Adele a Spaniard for wearing the Mexico flag?
Oh my
While
gosh.
singing?
Are we calling her an honorary Mexican? Because she put it on. She put it on her arms and like she tied it like literally what we would do, make a poncho out of a Mexican
like she was
flag
cold.
while she was in Mexico and she was singing. It's better than what Messi supposedly did. So hey, could
Yeah,
get
no.
worse.
I love Adele.
Yeah.
Underneath the sea, great song. by
Rolling
way.
in the Deep.
Oh, rolling in the deep. No, she had a bar with underneath.
Yo.
What do you
Dang.
Look, what? As soon as she puts that on, she looks like she's from Sinaloa.
Facts.
Like the
on
minute it
facts.
goes on, it's just like
Her and
Sinaloa.
Canelo are related.
Yeah, she got a big old fucking.
Dude, if she were to learn
I
or
think
know or
Juanazo.
start singing like some chente, that's it. It's over. She's our all hail.
Look, okay, people are starting to like find out about the Mexican fan base, and I feel like they're like somebody told her, probably Rich Paul because he lives
Yeah.
in LA. He's like, yo, if you embrace the Mexicans,
Okay.
your career will go like this, even bigger.
But that's not the first time she did it. She actually did it, like I want to say 2016.
Who
but
is she pouring to? Who is she performing to?
to Mexico?
No, I know, but like, is it like?
I don't know, that
like,
looks like-
it looks like it is. It
looks
hella
like a small-
politicians.
like a small-
I've
Yeah,
been-
like,
you know
like
what?
private, like hella drug cartels came together to book her.
Probably.
They matched it?
I've been such a Adele hater, like of
Wow.
her music, not of her, but just of her music. Like I don't find it
Why?
cool. I don't like it.
Well, it's not supposed to be cool.
Okay, Mister, I love Big
It's
Swift.
just supposed to be like.
Big Swift has more bars than Adele. Leave that there. No, but
Shout out-
but honestly,
shout out Big Swift. I'm so
it's
sorry.
it's crazy that just putting on that Mexican flag, I'm like, maybe she's not so bad. Maybe I'll give her.
she got
maybe I'll give her
bangers,
music a
bro.
shot. You know what I'm saying?
in the UK, nobody's
Very powerful.
She's from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's fucking with her in the verses. She's fucking shit up in the UK.
She could actually versus like a Beyonce because her vocal range
yeah.
and Beyonce's hits they'll be matched up against each other.
You know what I don't like about it? I feel like she doesn't make any fun music. Everything's so sad.
Well,
and
maybe
like-
because she's been through fucking a lot, Victor.
Yeah.
so have we all. You feel me? You
Yeah,
still
we
want to
cried.
hear like
She's
some
been
party
heartbroken,
shit,
bro.
So what? So have I every day. Like,
What do you want to hear her say?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm dating the
Like,
greatest
use her
basketball
vocals-
player's best friend.
yeah, use her vocals for something fun,
Like
like something
what?
swanky, like I don't know, like some Bruno Mars type. You
The
know
fact
what
that
I'm
you
saying?
did this and then swanky at the same time, I'm done
know,
with you
like-
for the rest of the podcast. Let's just move on. Let's move on to greater fucking music.
Hold on, I want to just show you that she's done it before.
Mm.
I want to see what year this was. I'm trying to
She's
see.
only dropped
what-
like 2 albums.
Yeah, but her name's Adela.
3. Adelita.
Okay, so she last performed in Mexico in 2016. So she did it in 2016, and then she came back in 2022.
Okay.
So I fuck with it. I like that she.
I'm
did
a fan
that.
of Adele.
Yeah.
But your new name is now
It's
Adelita.
like you never asked
Adelita.
Chente to make fucking like El Mariachi Loco. Like you knew Chente was gonna give you the sad love songs, like the belt and I'm crying vibes.
guess, yeah.
That's Adele.
But honestly, you hating Adele, I'm not mad at it. White on white crime, I could live for it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? You were hating on
As a
Chente.
fellow European,
It's better than you hating on Ralph Barbosa.
yeah, I would never. I would never.
Right.
go here. Yeah.
But talking about music, today is the 5th year anniversary of Victory Lap.
Victory lap. Wow.
We'll give her a round of applause.
Round of applause. That's
Happy
insane.
Nip.
I wish I would have been able to see Nip and Adele together. That would have been viral.
True.
True.
5 years ago, 2018. Wow. I remember just the whole. It's crazy because I thought it was in December, but in December he he had like announced that the project was
Yeah.
coming. Victory Lap was so big out here, especially for Nipsey fans, because it was like years in the making. He was giving us mixtapes all throughout, but he's
Yeah.
been teasing Victory Lap
Since the marathon.
Yeah, since the marathon. So that's at least like a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Of like, hey,
Nipsey
No
to
cap.
me to this day has to be the best rollout, like the best fucking teaser of all time. Like he would just always throw hints about
yeah.
like
He's good at
victory
that.
lap. Make sure you win this race. Make sure
Yeah.
you take
Yeah.
it. Like I'm like, fool, drop this shit.
Yo, I felt like honestly, there was a
Remember
period of
that?
time.
I'm like, I'm tired, Nip.
he knew how to get you to engage.
yeah.
I'm like after running one lap, Vic, let's just put
Come
the
to the
flag.
store opening if you want to see the new music video.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But
ah!
people would come to the store
It was
opening.
such a tease.
Yeah.
But it was honestly, it paid off because it was that great
Worth
of a
it.
body of work.
Yeah.
But I just remember there was a period of time, because following hip hop so closely, I was like, man, I don't think he's ever gonna drop the album. There was a
That's
period of
what I
time
thought, too.
where he was getting so much money, like you could see from like
yeah.
the t-shirts and like all that shit, all his outside business. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna actually drop it. I think he's like
Yeah.
just such a good businessman.
It's low-key like Rihanna with Fenty. Like, her
Yeah.
makeup is taking off.
So
it's
you're just
the
like, you
music's
don't really
not-
have
yeah.
to do it anymore. And he didn't, I don't think, like, not necessarily, but he had this greater vision that he's like, nah, this shit's gonna be top tier West Coast album that lives on forever.
Yeah.
And it did. It literally paid off.
This is how I saw it, right? I wasn't like too in tune with like how I am now with like knowing behind the scenes stuff. But I'm like, you were just buying like hella homes, like doing shit for school. And I'm like, dude, like shout out the kids, but like drop the album. Like, shout out you, like
Yeah.
being a dope
Yeah.
ass fucking real estate.
Right.
Like
Own our
ex-gangman.
own. We get it.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. You just fucking sold 30 houses, but drop the album.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, you want to hear new music from your fellow artists from
Yeah.
Los Angeles. It's
Yeah.
kind of like even like when like just watching Ultra Guido post, I'm like, fool, drop this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like that with everybody, with
Yeah.
Ruchi,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Kaylin, with Jakarta. I'm like, fool, just drop. Like, stop. I hate these. Like, I hate your stories, fool. Like,
Yeah.
but it was just such a great body of work. And we had a moment this weekend where we were just
True.
going. We're driving down Crenshaw doing something dope that we're gonna tell you guys about. But we're just
Stick around.
we're bumping music, we're vibing, we're singing bars for bars. Letty and Vic
Yeah.
were surprised on how many songs I knew word for word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to see the songs that resonate with you because it's always different. It clearly we all have Nipsey songs that everybody loves and like are like undeniable, but then there's certain songs that like speak to each one of us, right? And to see you like turn up at certain records, I'm like, I love that it does this for you.
But I also hate rapping next to Vic and Letty. Because it's kind of like when you're like the rookie of the team, it's like, let me see what you could do. Like they were only singing the cool parts.
Yeah.
And I had to sing word for word to prove the point that like, I had to like show
Hey,
my...
me too, guys.
Nah, look, you surprised me when you pulled out the Acanelli.
Oh yeah.
I was like, this is some old school shit that predates you.
Oh, to put it in my mouth.
I was like, yo.
Shout out my sisters.
You feel me?
Fucking
He knows some
pieces
And he
shit.
only sang the girl parts.
you did.
What part?
Put it in my mouth.
Is it not catchy?
It is.
Are we gonna sexualize music? It's such a great part.
That was funny. I wonder what went through your head because I'm driving, you're a passenger, the guys are in the back, and you're
But
like,
I'm also the
ooh.
youngest, so I have the most energy.
No, but you had the aux, and I know you were like, ooh, I'm gonna put this.
Yeah.
Letty, you know this song?
Yeah, Letty know the song, you know the song?
Yes, dude, no, I know this song. Put it in your mouth.
I'll put me some cool ass shit.
Yeah.
But we're back to Nip. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out, what's
Victory
her name?
lap.
Acanelli.
Acanelli, I don't, to this day, that's the only song I know from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're just bumping and then we're playing different shit and we're going back and forth on what's our favorite albums.
Yeah.
And I was like, mine was Crenshaw because of two songs that like Face the World and Crenshaw's Lost.
Love Face the World.
True story. I think that was like one of the first live songs that like Crenshaw's Lost in. The live part, I'm a huge fan. I cut it
Yeah.
off after 4 minutes because I don't like when the beat drops. But I'm a huge fan of like the
Yeah, the
And I need word for word. And Letty
instrumentation.
was like, damn, that's dope that you know like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're just going back and forth and hearing us bounce around like our favorite songs and bars. That was dope. So man, shout out Nip, RP
Shout out
Nip.
Nip.
Victory Lap was a great album. If I could go, favorite song is the it would be the was Double Up on Victory Lap.
Yeah.
Double Up
Double
because
Up
you know
great.
Dom obviously.
Oh.
And then honestly, I love the music video.
Yeah. Such a classic music
Double
video.
Up.
Yeah.
I remember I got
Lauren?
mad that Jorge went.
Double Up and
There was some baddies in there.
That's why I got mad
there
that
were
Jorge
some
went.
baddies in
I
there.
FaceTimed him like, what are you doing? Like, what do you need to be there for? You fucking make the shirts. What are you doing? He doesn't just make the shirts, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just being an asshole.
Yeah.
You're just if we were trying to shit on
Yeah,
him.
but he's like, I'm making sure everything goes according. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to do that by the pool.
And I was like,
You're like, get away from Dom, please.
Yeah.
I know he has all the girls around him.
with Vans on it, gets you mad. But yeah, like
And just so you guys know, yes, I know that I'm toxica. I know that it's not a Latina thing. It's a Letty thing. It's I get it. It's a Latina thing. But I'm gonna own it. Okay, Jorge thinks it's funny, so.
yeah, so like so double up and fuck. Why am I having a fucking brain for right now? Roddy Rich.
No, Racks in the Middle was
Racks in the
about to
Middle
be
was
off of another project.
album.
Oh
but
my God.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm
that's
gonna
a
throw that
great
in there
pick.
just because it's so close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Racks in the Middle, double up, and when he's with Black Sam in the music video and they're in the beach and it made me want to go to the beach with one of my homies.
That's crazy. You know it by music videos.
I'm a visionary. type of person.
Real big? No.
No, what the
the way
fuck?
you're
No, it's
singing
Victory
is
Lap.
like.
It's Victory
Victory
Lap.
Oh, Victory,
Lap.
the
Yeah.
song
Victory
Victory
Lap.
Lap. I like that song should have been in. That song should have been Avatar. I'm just saying that. That song, the intro when the girl singing should have been.
That's
I like,
Marsha Ambrosian. She's
and
bomb.
and I like how the boat looks like hella normal.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of visionary shit, and I think he put that well
I like
together.
that he went to Mexico and was like listening to music at the Mayan
Yeah.
ruins.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
My God, you don't know how Mexican Nip was, you guys. He had to eat cut up jalapenos with everything, like every day. If he had sushi, fucking cut up jalapenos.
That's
That's
fire.
like my dad does that shit, you
Yeah.
know? He
For Nip, you see the torta and just bite a jalapeno.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck.
But he had his favorite like taco spots. They have a favorite one in the Bay. Like he definitely embraced it. So when he did like the things like the FDT stuff, or like when he shout outs like going to the Mayan, it's not even just for the flex, but to the homage part of it. Like man,
I had some homies. Oh, they're what's their names? The group from South Central. You know
1500 or nothing.
No, Chosen Few.
Chosen Few.
The homies. I interviewed them like a little bit after Nip had died, and they're from like that same area, so they were like, "Yo, we used to run into Nip all the time at the Marisco spot. We would go there just to see him."
Oh, him and Jorge were gonna go in on a marisco spot.
What were they gonna
Yeah.
name it? What do you think they would name it?
I think Jorge even had a name. I don't want to say it, but
yeah.
I think he.
Yeah, 'cause what if it's
even
still
had-
like a-
Yeah,
yeah.
it could still be definitely used.
Yeah.
Because he loved like seafood. In Eritrea, I asked him where they're from. It's in Africa, but it's in this little coast, kind of, that they also love seafood and then fish and stuff. So I think he's like, he correlates it with the mariscos, how much we like it too.
What was your favorite
Sorry,
song
guy.
off Victory Lap?
Right now that I'm looking at it, Real Big is really good to me because I love the inspirational part of the Real Big. It's and now what's crazy is like it did something for me just listening to it on my hustle, and then how it was played in the memorial, like it was just the way it was weaved in is insane. Like if I could stand in this moment forever, I swear I would. Like when she's singing that, it's like it was just a very sad moment. Like you didn't want to let go of Nip in that moment, and so it's wild how prophetic some of his music was.
So prophetic.
Yeah, and even less about
What does
like
prophetic mean? Like deep?
telling you the future.
The future.
Okay.
But like even less about like how the death part of it, but more about how big he's gonna be and the impact and influence and how forever he's gonna be.
Yes.
Yeah, Nip was one of the ones that I wasn't mad that he was a super lyricist.
Yeah.
Because you guys know I'm not
Yeah,
too
you
much of
hate
a like
lyrical miracle.
like lyrical miracle.
he didn't do it
spiritual,
in that
lyrical,
way.
Yeah.
lyrical-
He did it in such a different
That's
way.
why
yeah.
he was unique and so big. That's
Yeah.
why I'm a huge fan. But even like when you as I get older and like start getting into business and like building my own career, certain songs hit you different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Phase the World, I thought it was just
love
cool
Phase the
because I
World.
was like in juvenile hall and it was like he just talking shit.
Yeah.
But like Crenshaw Slauson, I'm like fired.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
cause he's talking about like building like when he says for real estate in Atlanta and nobody knew. It was like I don't know if he was saying in a sense to where like maybe it wasn't cool to be in business. But that's kind of how I feel now. Like I want to invest in so much shit that I don't feel like telling nobody.
Yeah, you don't have
Just keep it to myself and just make some bread and be happy and like certain, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think shit like that's cool. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Nip. Victory Lap
R.I.P.
was
Nip.
a fucking great.
Blue Laces too.
Blue Laces.
That was like that's my favorite.
Yeah, and
off
shout
that
out
shit.
to Buddy on Status Symbol.
Oh, yeah.
I think him and Buddy have such a cool
Yeah.
relationship. Buddy's just so fucking cute and cool. Like,
Yeah.
just funny. Like, that's a good dude.
Almost forgot what I was doing.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
And so they're releasing, I know for on the 16th, they are releasing The Hustle Way, and it's a collab with Puma. What I love about their collabs with Puma, so there's this guy, his name is Groovy Lou. He used to design for like, think of like Biggie. You know how Biggie got the Coogee sweaters and he had swag? That a lot comes from Groovy Lou. Like
Me and Groovy Lou need to chat big because he know how to dress a fat man.
he does. No, legit, he does.
Yeah.
So Nipsey and Groovy Lou used to always come to LA, and he liked to just be around like the culture, and he used to go to Crenshaw and Slauson. He used to go to the Marathon store and talk to Nip, and Nip would always tell him like, hey, one day when I get enough bread, I'm gonna tap in with you so you could style me. So the last 2 years of his life, like throughout Victory Lap and so forth, when you saw Nip in those fly outfits, that was Groovy Lou. Like he taught him how to tailor his pants. One of the things Groovy Lou said, he's like, I wanted him to stop sagging. So he tried to make him like fitted pants. He understood why he did it.
And that's what I do with my Dickies.
But he's like, he tailored stuff to him. So a lot of these clothes that are now being put out by Puma were one of ones that were just Groovy Lou making clothes for Nipsey.
That's fire.
Specifically, you know?
Damn.
So now the world is able to wear these like one of one outfits. And this is the next one that they're dropping.
That's hard.
And it goes, I think it was in the music video that Buddy was in. And it just kind of capsules that record and Victory Lap in itself. So
Amazing.
really, really dope. If you have, check it out. I got the fit, so I'll be posting it on my Instagram.
Hey.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about the trailer for Air?
I'm
It's
excited.
definitely shoehead vibes.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see who plays Michael Jordan. And they didn't reveal him in the trailer, so it's gonna be like a
Ooh,
big reveal.
that's dope that they didn't reveal him in the trailer.
Yeah, because I feel like it's
You
so
gotta
hard
watch.
to play somebody that's so iconic.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be like, he doesn't even look like that fool.
He has sons, no?
Yes.
Watch it's his son that's dating Larsa Pippen.
Larson
Ooh,
Pippen.
that'd be fire.
Damn.
But no, but I feel like we would have heard that he was in acting school, like
Yeah.
you know, like kind of how Ice Cube did it.
Or what if it's like CGI? Because I was watching this commercial. I was looking for Super Bowl commercials because
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl just passed. And I saw a Jordan commercial. I want to say it's Sprite, but it might not be Sprite. But essentially, it's him playing himself. So it's like older Jordan playing younger Jordan. And so they're playing one-on-one each other, right? And it looks legit.
Yeah.
That was probably like a body double. And then they both sit down. And then even younger Jordan, like college Jordan, walks up like, hey, can I get a play? And they look at him like, shut up, you're too young. But when they pan to the youngest Jordan, you could tell it's like super CGI. It's like fucking Tupac's hologram walking up to them. So I'm wondering, maybe times have changed.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
That would suck.
Yeah.
But that would be a trip too.
Yeah.
If it looked like him.
What would be more a trip if they cast Michael B. Jordan
To play Michael Jordan.
to be Michael Jordan? Oh,
I would have liked that.
right?
I would have liked that.
He's just too short though. He's way
Too short.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't look like Jordan.
No, not at all.
But it's like young Jordan.
No, not even young Jordan.
He might be able to. He might be able to pull it off. Young Jordan.
For we're like in 2023 where I can FaceTime my mom through like a phone. Like they
Or
could,
it
they could for sure make him a little taller, right?
Or maybe like deep fake. They might
Ooh,
because the deep fake
deepfake.
is real. Like
That shit is
what Kendrick
scary.
did in that video where he changed his face to different like celebrities.
Yeah.
That right there.
That was
is fire.
That would
big.
be
Yeah. All they gotta do is find someone tall and
Yeah.
probably bald, and then they can.
Change the face.
I seen this dude on Hollywood Boulevard wearing a Jordan jersey, and he was like fake Michael Jordan in front of the Foot Locker. They might be able to get that guy. He was like the same height.
Dang.
Yeah, I seen that guy.
You seen that guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty convincing.
And they do have like a lot of TikToks about that fool.
Really?
I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
The dude on Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's just always like they always make like in the basketball like pick up like 24-hour fitness runs. Like there's always one dude that's wearing like a full blown like
Jordan outfit, like game day outfit.
The game day outfit, like they have the shoes, the shorts, the fucking
Dang.
the jersey, and it's a vibe.
Yeah, our gym doesn't have a basketball court, huh? Does it?
No.
No, that would be fire if it did. I'd be wanting to get in some runs in.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's directed,
the
it's
air.
directed by Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
J-Lo let him out the
Air?
house to do that.
Yeah.
Is he a shoehead? I feel like he's a type of to wear like old Chucks.
Yeah.
But I
over
don't
and
know.
over
Yeah,
again.
New Balances vibes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Child
For
molester
real.
sevens.
He definitely has those. Yeah, he definitely has
Those
those.
are creepy. I'm not a fan of New Balance.
You're
They're
not?
they're
I like
comfy,
New
bro.
Balances. I think they're coming up new. Like there's like in right now. Like how
It's
they
kind of how
have.
the Filas have their little
But
face.
no, but how they have drops for like SBs. Like they have like
Yeah.
drops for
Yeah.
New
Who are
Balances
who's the for collaboration with those?
that you're wearing.
There's a guy, Joe Fresh or something like
Joe
that.
Fresh Goods.
Yes,
From Chicago.
Joe Fresh Goods. He does it like a lot of like the
Oh, yeah.
pastel
He's
colors.
dope. He's
Fire.
dope. Yeah.
Same shoe, just different like color.
Oh,
tones.
he even designed the weak ass Kawhi ones. Oh.
Dang.
They're not weak. Shout out Joe Fresh Goods, but Clippers.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to Brown Pride.
Yeah. Ooh.
Super Bowl commercial. Brown Pride. Diana Flores, the Mexican flag football world champ.
Yes.
This commercial, I did not see it. Letty and Vic put me on. The rest of the team, Maximo, everybody.
Yeah.
We watched it right before we started the pod. And this has to be one of the funniest commercials. And I like the cameos that came out on there.
Yeah. You guys knew all the cameos. I legit thought she was just running.
Devontae Adams was there,
Yeah.
which he is a Raider. So,
Yeah.
Raiders.
so that was big. That was Vic's biggest excitement the whole year.
Yes.
And every Raider fan seen.
we
They
won.
got to the Super Bowl.
We
in
got
a
to the Super
commercial.
Bowl. Yeah, one way or another.
What's it called? Jalen Ramsey was there.
Wow.
And it was dope because he was playing DB, so he was like technically like chasing her, trying to get her because that's what he does, defensive
Yeah.
back. And just seeing all different type of cameos.
Who's the white dude with the phone that you were like, oh, that's
Oh, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, yeah, the most
Shout out
famous
Mr.
YouTuber.
Beast, most famous YouTuber.
I know him because of my son.
You guys need to watch him
Wow, that's
yourselves.
crazy.
The
What
way
does he do?
He's fucking.
He just gives away money to people, right?
No, he does way more. He just fixed 1,000
does he
people's
do?
eyesight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like he goes. did
He's
he
a
show it to you?
philanthropist?
He's a
Like,
big
on
ass
TikTok?
charity event.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
But
dope.
he's funny. He'll do shit like he recreated the what's the
Squid Games.
Squid Games.
Oh yeah,
Like in real life. In real
Yeah.
life.
But
and
nobody died.
Nobody
Right.
died. Yeah. But and then Jose also put me on. He pays his guy $10,000 per thumbnail.
Wow.
What?
All right, Jose.
Jose's like, all you guys do is give me a fucking high five, and Letty tells me to hurry up. Someone else has $10,000.
No, Jose told me that. We're just laughing because Jose also does my thumbnail, so we're just clowning. He's like, yeah, well, Mr. Beast. And I'm like, 10,000, but he does have great. But it's just, so Mr. Beast was on there, a couple different people, but it was dope to see. Even like how, like, I thought, like, the commercial was going to end where she's coming to say hi to her mom. And her mom's, like, mid-clean the dishes while also, like, she like has fabuloso on her hands, which we'll get to in a little bit. But it's also like cutting the cebolla and the tomate and probably getting ready to put in the pozole or whatever. And she like senses her mom's in a bad thing. And then she runs out the house and her mom's
She was trying to get her flag.
And I'm like, that just looks like just like me and my mom.
I love
Just
it.
it wasn't a sport.
You're just running out the house to just go do
Vente
hood rat shit
para
with your
atrás. I'm
friends.
like, I'm going tagging.
Yeah, she said que she's gonna get in trouble, que va a estar castigada.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
it had the subtitles
Yeah.
too, which
Yeah.
is fire.
Hey, I had the subtitles, which I like. I'm glad it didn't say non-English.
Yes.
Shout out the NFL for
Wow.
being.
Shout out the NFL for doing that.
So Diana Flores, and what was really cool about this is the first commercial that played right after the halftime show with Rihanna.
Shout out Riri.
And so this starts playing, and it was really cool because the girl's interviewing this young lady, and she's repping Mexico, and she's like the best at her sport, which is the women's flag national team. So it's flag football. And to see her star in that commercial, it wasn't a cameo, it wasn't 5 seconds, it was the full commercial. They spoke Spanish in it, and it just ended big enough. And you kind of got interested. I know I Googled her name after that. I'm
Yep.
sure a lot of people did too, to try to figure out what this even is. Because low-key, she's cute.
Yeah.
Like, she's cute.
And she had
she's
some
fit.
fucking moves. Like she was juking the
Yeah.
shit out of these people.
And she was running from. She looked like my mom. She looked like my mom.
I knew
running
what
from-
you were gonna say.
She looked like my mom running from ice.
There you go.
Yeah! There was nothing stopping her.
Yeah.
Not even God.
That was her
shit.
ancestors running with
That was
her.
her answer.
I was just really hoping that they didn't make her climb a fence because I feel like this PC culture, I would just
it
be
would
like,
be
oh,
too
they're gonna
much.
be like, oh, they made her climb a fence.
Dang,
Which
that
I'm
would've
sure
been
she could have
down,
done like this.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
The imagery of it.
La migra! But I love it. I love it. And she had a fucking nopal face. It wasn't like a
Super
fake.
nopal face.
It wasn't like a fake Mexican.
It wasn't like a
She
novela
looked like a straight
Mexican.
Angelica.
Yeah. No, she did.
She did.
But
That looked
beautiful. Like, she's
Angie's
beautiful,
cousin.
which
Beautiful,
which
beautiful.
straight like Angelica is beautiful. Like we love to see it.
When we say nopal and paisa face, we mean just like us.
We mean beautiful.
Maximo, fucking that fool's face is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she had a fucking straight cut out there.
I really like it because I played flag football before. Sucked at it. Like, you guys played flag
Yeah.
football before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah, of course. It's fun. It's fun if you're skinny.
Flag football always turns into tackle football. Like,
Yeah.
it never just stays flag football.
Yeah, facts. Like two-handed touch.
Yeah.
Never goes anywhere. He just turns into a push.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
find it's like, all right, I got you. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like we're like, they trap us. They
Yeah.
tell us it's what's gonna be nice play. It never turns into that.
It's like my PE teacher used to be like, we can't play dodgeball, but we could play she had a name like global ball. She just named it something different, so we're allowed to crack each other with the basketball.
But it's
With
essentially
Dodge,
Dodgeball,
yeah. So it's like that. But yeah, shout out her for doing that. I think that was dope.
Yeah.
It was a dope commercial. It wasn't like they did it like if it was forced.
No, it
They
was
have to
so
put a Mexican.
good.
They just like, oh, we don't. But they did it in a sense to where she was repping the Mexican flag. She was running. You feel me?
Yeah, like she didn't have it on like Adele.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but-
Which by the way we loved. But
Yeah.
yeah, shout out her. Shout out Diana Flores.
Yeah.
Big Brown Pride.
Brown Pride. Oh yeah.
All right, a couple more brown prides we want to mention because they are up here. Celia Cruz, first Afro-Latina to be featured on a U.S. coin. I think she's going to be on the quarter, which is freaking dope.
Ooh, una cora.
Anytime I think, just Celia Cruz, period, musicality, incredible. She was just a legend in how she dressed. We look at like Juan Gabriel or like people that have like these very unique styles of dress, and I think Celia Cruz was that too. And even like their hair, how she would do her hair, how bright and colorful she was, and how positive she was.
Yeah.
Like Carnaval, La Vida es un Carnaval is an incredible song, and that's just one of many that she had.
What if her and 50 Cent link up?
And she had a hard.
She's dead.
She's dead. And she had a hard ass ad lib. Azúcar.
Yeah,
That shit was fire.
That was a fire.
That was like before Mama. Like
Yeah.
Mama, it was like, Azúcar.
Dunno's he just found out she died.
It's okay. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah,
But
they
I
did like
feel
a
her.
whole thing where like it was like she had a viewing. It was crazy.
But it was cleaning music on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her music lives on. Her music lives on. Her
Yeah.
music lives on. Yeah, shout out to.
I
Celia
want to
Cruz.
start saying, can we all collectively, instead of saying quarters now, just say Celia?
Get past me a Celia.
If we got to Celia,
That's gonna be a lot. Not gonna lie.
Yes, that's
But I do want to keep those quarters.
Yes.
Yeah.
how do I feel about giving Celia to the unhoused?
Oh my gosh, quarters to the unhoused.
You
Quarters.
like that one, dad joke? I thought you guys would have felt that.
I'm
Vicente
just trying to think.
Fernandez is getting a statue in the.
It already
it
unveiled.
happened. And the Alameda Plaza.
Is that outside Alameda Swap Meet?
I don't know if that's outside Alameda Swami, but it is at Alameda
I-
Plaza.
Dope? No, I don't think so.
I
Yeah.
wonder
Across
if this is
from,
in Los
Can
Angeles.
someone give Vic
Yeah,
a
it's-
Red Bull? You've
you
yawned
know,
like
I know, I'm
7
sorry.
trillion
I'm
times.
Pass me a
sorry.
Red Bull. Angie, can you pass me a Red Bull, please?
Across
Yeah.
from the warehouse shoe sale.
I'm sorry.
If it's the gym, pause at the
It's
gym.
the gym, it's
He's just
the
not
gym.
ready yet. Fives.
Here.
What you gotta do? Beat your meat after the gym. That always helps.
I don't feel tired. I just keep yawning.
I don't know. No, never mind. We found
No,
an
there's no
Angie.
way, yeah.
Shout out Red Bull.
Shout out Red Bull. Keeps you up.
but if I don't know how I feel about them having a Vicente Fernandez by Alameda Swami.
Why?
'Cause
Oh,
it's
I don't
like-
know if it's Alameda Swami.
Well,
Can we Google
click
search
it.
and also whoever's playing something in the background we hear it?
It's across from a warehouse shoe sale.
Oh yeah, it is across from WSS.
Hmm.
Plaza Alameda.
He's on a horse? Fire.
Is this in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, it's in LA. I promise you.
They should have done it at Plaza Mexico.
My homie went.
What part? Let me see. I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Walnut
is
Park.
it Walnut Park? Oh, yes. Like South Central vibes? Like
Nah,
HP?
that looks so
yeah.
dope.
That's dope. So Mika's in that. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fire.
That is so dope.
But shout out the city of Walnut Park for doing
Yeah.
that.
That was really dope.
Yeah, it was a whole event.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire.
Also, what was I gonna tell you guys? So you know how we were you know how we did something dope that we're gonna talk about?
Mm-hmm.
I zoomed in and I didn't know Jenny Rivera had her own park in Long Beach.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
You- did-
Man, that's dope.
Did you guys know that?
No, that's where we should have
Dog,
went.
she has a park in Long Beach.
Wow. You
Dog,
know what? I
so-
do remember that, but I totally forgot that day.
Hey, too much gatekeeping is happening at the freaking Queen Mary. Just
Oh,
FYI.
yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He fucking run a cop.
Yeah.
Jenny Rivera
Bad vibes.
Memorial Park on Walnut. We're just gonna give that address. Fuck it. 2001 Walnut Avenue, Long Beach, California, 90806. I didn't know that. I zoomed in and I was like, Jenny Rivera has her own park.
Man, we should have went there.
We should have fucking gone there like dumbasses.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
have it around two because there's a couple places that we missed, and I know once this is out, people will be like, "Why didn't you come here? Why didn't you come here?"
Everywhere.
And we literally did it, and we were trying to find time and space because Duno wanted to do it on the same day as something else, and we were just like,
No,
Back
okay,
and
this is a
forth.
team effort. But this is fire, right?
"Yeah, wow, that's beautiful."
That's dope as fuck.
That's dope as fuck. And
That's
the picture
dope.
they have of her is on point.
Yeah,
So I zoomed in and I was like, oh, fuck, I never knew that.
I want that in Glendale and the Valley while I'm alive.
Oh.
Like that's my goal.
Yeah, that's hard.
Are you the coolest person out of Glendale?
No, definitely not.
Who's the coolest?
Eva Mendes went to my high school. Not when I was there, but it's Eva fucking Mendes. Training day, the Salvi side.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
Four brothers. She's fucking, what's his name?
Yep.
Nope. That was Sofia
No.
Vergara.
That's a favorite guy.
Okay, I'm wrong.
No, Eva Mendes. You know Eva Mendes.
I know Eva Mendes from Training
Yeah.
Day.
Hitch.
Nah, she's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
She went in your high school?
Yeah, she's like an alumni of Hoover. And then people from System of a Down, because they're Armenian, System of a Down, and so there's a big Armenian community.
Wait up. It's a great song.
Great song.
They got bangers.
Great band.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tosh.
Some of them are from Hollywood, and then I think some are from
I think North
Vancouver.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's stiff competition.
yeah, I know. Definitely not me.
You up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Eva Mendes, you, System of the Down.
I don't know. System of a Down.
I think System of a Down might be.
But hey, I'm still
Eva
on
Mendes.
the
Yeah,
like
for sure.
like shit.
The Mount Rushmore,
The
you're on it.
fuck? Yeah,
You're on the Mount
I'm
Rushmore.
getting
It's
there,
4.
dog.
You're in there.
In the hills of Glendale, they got the
and then-
H sign, and they're gonna have.
They need to hang up your jersey in the rafters.
That part.
Who is the fourth Glendale Gary?
Fuck you, asshole. He's not even from Glendale. He's from Pasadena. You fucking asshole.
She gets all offended.
Okay, I'm trying to think, right? In my area,
Yeah,
it's Psycho Realm,
Psycho Realm for
Yep.
sure.
Danny Trejo,
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
Doknow's World.
yeah.
I could be missing somebody.
Probably
are there
a lot of
any
people.
actors from Echo Park?
Danny Trejo.
Oh yeah.
What about I don't know where he's from, but
Put Echo Park
the
celebrities.
guy that what's it called? Starred in Echo Park. He went on to be like
Mi
a
Vida
big
Loca?
actor.
What about the singer? What's her
Jacob
name?
Vargas.
Is he from Echo Park?
Jacob Vargas.
But let's say the name, asshole.
Yeah.
What about
What
the
about the
singer?
singer versus
Shia
Doknow?
LaBeouf.
Oh, damn, Shia's from
Is
Echo
Shia-
Park.
It says Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, dog, it's going.
Oh, well,
Hey,
fucking
you about to
what
get
is-
kicked out the. You about to get kicked out the mountain.
Okay, let me see.
Oh,
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio.
wow.
Leonardo
The Wolf of
DiCaprio,
Wall
what
Street.
though? Like,
Yeah,
where?
get the
Like,
fuck out. Did he grow up there?
Like, give me streets.
yeah,
like,
bullshit.
Do not I'm with you.
Oh.
That they're just trying to gentrify even
Wow.
the Wikipedia of
They're
Echo
trying to
Park.
identify Wikipedia.
Maybe he lives
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah.
Should I
You think
call
he grew
somebody
up
that I know
on
that
Bonnie
grew-
Bray? Wow.
No, but Bonnie Bray, it's kind of more like
Vin
Westlake
Diesel,
or-
what? No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Bob's Market before Doknow. It's like, fuck.
Damn.
No, Bonnie Bray runs kind of like more towards Westlake. But it does run into Echo Park, like kind of like the area. But it's not too bad. I mean, look, if it has to, I'm saying downtown.
Oh, now, no, don't do downtown. I feel like downtown has even more.
No, I think downtown would be like no, there's a lot. Like
Yeah.
Conejo's a pretty big name.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that's a little hard. Okay, let's stick with maybe historic Filipino town.
Yeah, for sure.
Me
Downey?
and Joko. Hey.
Downey. I don't think there's much competition.
Okay, let me see. Can you zoom in? Was 1 year old. His father fell in love with another woman because his parents wanted to raise him together. They moved into twin
Cottages with a shared garden in Echo Park.
in neighborhood in Los Angeles. Where did he go to high school and middle school? Can we look that up? And then this
He
was
was already a
confirmed.
famous actor when he was like 12.
Yeah, he was in that grape.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
growing
grape,
up
yeah.
pains or growing pains or something like that.
Or what's eating Gilbert Grape?
Gilbert
or
Grape.
some
Yeah, he did that.
Isn't
too.
Billie Eilish from Echo Park?
No,
she's from Highland Park.
Highland Park.
Wrong park, okay?
wrong park.
Down the street.
Yeah, not too far from each other. Can we look up what high school he went to? Or middle school maybe? So maybe not high school because fuck that, he wasn't raised there. He probably moved out at the age of 11. Fuck, that's bullshit. I'm
You
not
try to
kidding.
kick him out?
That is Leonardo DiCaprio though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know
that's
that.
Leo.
I'm not
I would take him.
Leo.
Take him Seven Van
Oh,
Nuys.
Leo likes pupusas.
Wow.
Oh,
He
He
did
does.
he would
Yes.
do these interviews talking about.
Oh, that
Wow,
makes
hey,
sense.
dog, Leo's
Hey,
from Echo Park.
hey,
Dog.
let me-
Leo's from Echo
Well, there's not a
Park.
lot of Salvadorians in Echo Park. So I
You
don't think
have a
it's-
lot of Salvi homies.
Yeah,
first
but they're
of all.
not. They weren't born.
But
raised-
the
they weren't-
fact that he's like, you could tell he's part of the
Yeah.
culture.
Oh,
He's
true.
like
I wonder if Leo's ever had combo A.
Let me find out he owns Leo's Tacos.
that he's the Leo.
Yeah, he's the Leo. Wow.
What does he say in this?
John Marshall.
Marshall.
He went to Marshall. Okay, yeah.
Fuck, bro.
That's Yo, that's crazy.
Look.
Proud alumni.
You should be
let's
happy,
hear- let's
bro.
hear-
Don't be
let's
Wow.
pissed.
Wait, let's hear him talk.
That's gonna be hard to beat.
That is, but not impossible.
Not
Yeah.
impossible, but fuck.
You just gotta
Put the
fucking-
Bluetooth up. Not crazy.
What's
you just gotta get into you just
Pirates
gotta
of the
make
Caribbean? What am I supposed to do?
No,
First
no,
officer won't let
Titanic.
me in.
You just gotta make your own Titanic, dog.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Fuck
it.
Titanic.
Yeah.
The Great Gatsby.
You
Oh,
go
Wolf
do
of Wall
the,
Street?
the
Wolf of
swans.
Wall
Fuck you
Street.
guys.
Do the swans in the Echo Park Lake. You
Romeo
got
and
it.
Juliet. You could do that.
Oh,
Wait, listen,
Romeo and
listen.
Juliet.
You should do a remake.
Can you guys listen?
Love Mexican food.
Platillo favorito mexicano.
But you can't beat a taco. You can't beat a taco. And you can't beat a taco.
Taquito.
I'm a pupusa man myself.
Salvadorian. Okay. That'll be here. A la gran puchica.
Better than tacos to me. I gotta go with them.
I mean, there's competitions around here. Where can you get the
He
best
said,
taco?
"Was that better than tacos?" That's fucking outrageous.
Well, low-key, Brad Pitt was Team Tacos, so I think Leo was just trying to be.
No, I think.
But also the fact that he knew it was a little bit wild to me.
But also, if he went to
But now I get
Marshall,
it.
then he probably went to school with a lot of kids from Hollywood, and it's a huge Salvadorian and Armenian population.
He had a Salvi girlfriend for sure.
My sister went to Marshall. Maybe I should ask her if she. I'm mad.
Yeah, bro, it's a
It's
lot
hard
of
to beat,
movies.
dog.
It's a lot of movies, dog.
He should just do a skit of remake of Romeo and Juliet.
Like I wish it was just Shia LaBeouf because
Yeah.
you got it. Like you
Yeah.
just a couple
yeah.
more years in this, you got it.
Transformer.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Come on, the Brown
Fucking
Bag is way better than
yeah,
Transformers.
facts.
Yeah.
But
We
like,
transform. No, I'm kidding.
well, fuck. Leonardo
Leo?
DiCaprio.
But Leo?
Wow.
Titanic.
I had no idea this whole
He's
time.
a better man than me. I would have not saved that bitch.
He didn't. He died.
He died.
That's why.
Yeah.
He
did save her. You're right.
He
yeah.
saved. He,
Yeah, you're right. He did.
It's
well, there
fine.
goes that. Well, fuck you guys.
Yeah, right.
Mine is way harder to beat. You could definitely beat fucking System of a Down.
I think Metallica went to Downey High School.
Oh, you're down. That's a
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
Leo
horrible.
DiCaprio fucking
That's no.
rock.
I mean, yeah, but like, there's like a few more spots open. You feel me?
Okay, who else went to Downey?
I
Weird
feel
Al?
like more people went
For
down.
Mandela?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, we're
and
Al
Art
Yankovic.
and Art and me. Art, the fool that owns LA Taqueria, the homie.
Oh. Hey, you have a lot of fucking.
On God.
Hey, it's Metallica. Fucking for Temple Cantina.
It's just a restaurant.
Whoever owns Stone.
Warren High.
No,
Stone Mall?
Warren's whack.
And then Vic.
The Buffalo Wild Wings, I think, is just
The reason.
no. It's like up there, not the Stonewood Mall itself. It's just a B-dub.
Mine is the hardest to beat.
Mine's the easiest,
You're
mine's the
Mr.
easiest.
Downtown LA, baby.
But
That's
fucking
a
Leonardo
big
DiCaprio.
That's
He went to
wild.
Okay, can we look at where he went in middle school? If he went to King, this solidifies it. If he went to King, I didn't go to King because they opened other middle schools by the
He
time.
qualified, dog.
He went to Marshall.
Yeah.
Dog, he's there like shout out our proud alum. Like fool, that's what I remember.
That means he was doing movies and then going back because at that point he was
Yeah.
already doing movies.
And he was already like
And-
a
and-
heartthrob.
and
He
how
was
old is
already
he?
in like all these teen magazines and shit. He must
And
have
that's
been
scary.
getting
That fool was living in
bitches.
some wild shit.
yeah.
The 90s was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to people that survived that era because this is damn, that's fucking fuck.
Yeah, sorry, Duno.
Hopefully we gotta work together one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe me and him
guys-
make out at the with the Swans.
You'll make out with him?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. It's a wobbler.
He's gonna say, put it in my mouth.
Shout out Leonardo. That's crazy.
Leo,
That for the legend
that's
though.
crazy.
Fuck.
That'd be dope though. He would probably put you on because he's not like George Lopez and he likes to help people from
Should I DM
where
him?
he's from.
He likes young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM him.
Oh, facts.
Oh, can I pretend I'm 19? Is she Latina, the girl he's dating?
No. Well, no, she doesn't look it.
Well, fuck.
She definitely looks like.
We're moving on to. Okay, but man. What?
He said he hated public school.
Well, everyone.
I think we all did.
He's just proving himself more.
Right.
After Michelle
one
Obama
of
took
us.
over, we all hated it.
Yeah.
It took away all the good shit.
Sorry, you guys.
All right.
Should we
A
do
new
some-
study.
go.
New study shows that man spend over 7 hours a year in the bathroom looking for peace and quiet. As a lady, that's very much a lot.
As a lady?
As a wife.
Oh yeah, but it's totally true. Cause you know what's crazy is like I wish that I could find peace and quiet in the bathroom, but even there I'm not safe because the boys know how to pick the lock. They just come in, they want to show me whatever they worked on school. They
Or
just
you're
want to
taking a
be
fucking
there.
duker?
Yeah, and it's like, bro, I'm here, like please, and they don't care. So definitely while that's happening, we have another restroom, and I know Jorge's in there
That's hilarious.
texting bitches.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cheating in the bathroom, you feel good.
I remember when Lil Vic was a baby, and I would try to go to the bathroom, and he was already at the age of crawling. He would stick his hands,
Yeah,
his little
they wanna
fingers
be in there,
underneath
yeah.
the little space.
It's
He
like
would
they
just
have
be
like
"Yeah."
freaking sensors for where you're at, and they gotta be in
It
there.
was so cute.
Like, fool, it smells like shit, get out.
Yeah.
And
They
then
don't care.
now it's like so different. Now he's like banging on the door. Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, me too. There's only fucking one place in here. Like, So we're like arguing. He's like, hurry up. And then he gets in here and he's like, it stinks. And I'm like, what do you want it to smell like? Roses? What the fuck? Like, now we're having full on arguments.
About the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like on Friday, you and fucking Craig and his dad.
Yes,
You give him
literally.
lectures.
Bro, it's literally it, yeah.
When you give him a for application how to join Rose Cran's ass.
You need to get your YouTube up.
What about you that you live in a house with so many girls?
Well, my dad used to smoke crack in the bathroom. So that was a really bad thing. And he used to hotbox it. But growing up with sisters and being like the baby,
Yeah.
they don't care about my privacy at all.
Would you go? Would you try to go to the restroom?
Like I could be showering and they'll just walk in.
Oh yeah, they're in there.
Whoa! I chased you before. I don't care if I see your dick.
Yeah.
What? And I'm like, dude!
Yeah.
I'm like a teenager, like 12, like, I'm like, fool, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But then, when I've been,
I've grown since then.
yeah, I've grown since- well, I don't tell that to my sisters, Jose. Whoa,
That sounds, dude, he has a porn brain, bro.
He's from Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that father Jacob and Edward brain. Like we're just maniacs all day.
Jacob and Edward, like Twilight?
Yeah, they're from, there's like the scenery.
Oh, Seattle.
But but look, yeah, my sisters did not give a fuck about anything. Like,
Yeah.
they
No
were
peace,
just,
no
especially
quiet.
the oldest one, she would just walk in. She's like, what? I used to change you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I fuck bitches now. Get out. You know, but that's just, but it was just in a sense to where like, bro, like stop coming in they'll forget to iron, they'll forget the moves. They need the moves actively.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my God.
How about now that it's you and your mom?
We fucking timing is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, mom, get the fuck out of my turn. You get the fuck out of my turn. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, like when I was younger, I would just walk in if I forgot something. But now, like, mom, I forgot my keys. I'll be like,
Yeah. Pass it to, or when you need to pass the roll of toilet paper.
yeah. But now my mom, like, what she'll do is like she'll just leave like the towels in front of, like, if I forgot the towels like outside,
Yeah.
she'll leave them by the door. When
got
I was
you.
younger, she'll just fucking throw him in there and
Yeah.
like it's just. But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But when my sister's fucking, there was no.
They didn't
like,
care.
I didn't. What if I was wanking it once? You just walked in. You know what I mean? Like living with girls was crazy. You know?
Yeah.
It was crazy. But when I had to pee, no, you gotta wait. They're girls, and I'm waiting there for hours. And
Like
I go
if
in,
they were in the shower, you couldn't do.
and
the same
I go in,
thing.
there's a fucking sauna.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hot boiling water, they're depressed.
Scalding
you know what I mean?
water, yeah.
They think the fucking.
I didn't know that was a girl thing, but I do like really hot water.
But like when I was like 11,
Yeah.
Steam room?
Oh yeah, like all the way, and then a little bit.
yeah, when I was like 11, 12, it didn't matter. But when I got to like 13, 14, they were like, yeah, you can't just be coming in. Unless like it was an emergency, I would just fucking burst in there and fucking just pee real quick, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But I'll pee like to the side. It was uncomfortable. Like I have to like look at
Oh,
the wall.
yeah,
Like, I mean, just shit like that. But yeah. But growing up with siblings was fun.
Yeah.
Except that part. Like, what the fuck, fool?
But it's definitely peace and quiet in the bathroom when you're living with people. At least it's tried.
You try to
Try.
search there.
Yeah, now, like, if you live alone, like I do, like, half the time, it's like everything's peace and quiet for the most
Yeah.
part.
But when you're cheating, how many times do you gotta take a shit?
What do you mean?
Answer this very carefully because I need to know.
What
the
do you
answer.
mean? Oh, when you're cheating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me say it again. Let me say it again. So hold your thought.
All right.
When you are cheating in the presence of somebody that is not the one,
That you're cheating.
how many times do you use the bathroom, either number one or number two?
I mean, I feel like you have to go in there and, like, you know, make some excuse, probably, in theory, why you can't answer the phone or answer the FaceTime right now.
Like updates?
Yeah, definitely. It's
Fuck
just
you
like,
guys.
little, no,
Fuck you guys.
not right now. Leave this family alone, you know?
Sombra Sala.
Sombra Sala.
Angie's here.
Angelica.
I am, but this time I'm not going to talk about people or anything like that because I don't know. But we're going to talk about Fabuloso because we
What?
all have it in our at home.
Facts.
Your mom
My mom.
washes with Fabuloso.
Yeah.
I have like maybe 9 bottles of Fabuloso at home
Yeah, what color?
Why?
of lavender.
Lavender, that's the only one to
Because I'm
get.
Mexican and we suck. I see.
Yeah.
Never running out. But they actually got recalled because bunch of
Damn,
bottles got recalled.
Fabuloso is recalled.
4.9 million bottles got recalled. So it's not only lavender, it's like lemon. If you have anything from lemon, passion fruit, spring fresh, and ocean scented, all of those got to go.
Recalled?
All recalled.
What?
Damn.
You guys use that, right?
Fabuloso?
Yeah, I have some at the crib right now.
I'm not much of a cleaner, but my mom definitely cleans a lot.
Yeah.
And she definitely uses Fabuloso. And I don't know, maybe that's why I've been a little sick.
The bacteria.
The bacteria in these bottles.
How could something you clean with be dirty? That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Because you clean with it and it has bacteria in it, which can get you
It's
sick.
supposed
Sounds
to
like
be
macaque.
clean.
Just joking.
And it's all
Are you?
You like that one I said?
Yo.
Yeah, that was good. Shout out humor.
Cochino.
I know.
Oh shit.
What? You're the one who made the joke.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Clean your cock with fabuloso.
Sure.
Clean your cock with fabuloso. so
No,
you
don't
get
do
dirty.
that. Don't. That might be really bad for
That'll
your
probably sting you or
member.
something. Yeah.
If you clean your cock with fabuloso and it starts burning, herpes.
Herpes.
That's how it's.
Ouch.
This sounds like a Trump like solution for COVID. Put some fabuloso on your dick.
Enough about my cock, more about fabuloso.
You know, as soon as you said the lavender or the purple, I could smell it.
Yeah.
Like that's how much it's a part of us
Yeah.
that we can. I bet you could smell fabuloso.
I don't
right
even
now.
I don't even look at any other flavors. Not flavors.
True.
what is it called?
Colors. Scents.
Colors, scents, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I only go for the lavender every time.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but it does smell like a. And then
Like
it smells like
cleaning on Saturday?
levantate, and then it smells the sound of it has the sound of a curtain getting open so the sun could come
The
in.
sun come in. Yeah, you're not going to sleep
then
on
it-
this. If I'm
yeah.
cleaning, we're all cleaning.
Yeah.
I feel like
Gotta
as soon
get
as you like crack a bottle open and you just hear like suavemente like at the same time.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I'm not a fan, but damn, that is crazy. That's happening,
Right?
Angie, because you gotta think about what we use it for. We Mexicans use it for things they're not supposed to use it for.
Like what?
Like what?
Like, oh shit, I forgot the Windex. Get some
Get
fabuloso.
some
Fuck
fabuloso.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Really?
it's
I've
this.
never tried that one actually.
Well, you've never been
Yeah.
down.
Have you
I
ever
would
cleaned your
just
shoes
wonder.
with fabuloso?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
'cause I'd be scared that it stained them or something, make them
I
yellow,
have.
like with Clorox.
I have.
You're a one.
But see, but you only get a toothbrush.
Yep.
You just you dip it, you dab it like a little.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I mean?
method.
And then you
Yeah.
just
And if
clean
you
it.
run out of toothpaste,
Use fabuloso.
And some
Damn.
mouth rinse.
My thing with this recall
Listerine.
is it's specific to our ethnicity and community. Like I
Yeah,
have
it's like a
never
big
seen that in
impact.
another like community's house.
Yeah.
So we really have to check our
Yeah,
drawers and cupboards and all of that for which fabuloso we have and if it's a recalled one. Also, this also could mean money because hey, if they're recalled.
have you or someone
and-
you love been affected by fabuloso?
Yep. Like that's already coming. If so, please call this
Yeah.
number because you could reach a settlement, a class action lawsuit.
Please call 1-800-8800.
Yeah. Los
Fabuloso, not
accidentes.
good.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy that they're recalling it because it's just we're still gonna buy the shit.
Yeah, you know
are.
what?
I
We
mean,
don't give a fuck.
I feel like if you want to poison like all the Mexicans, like you
Put it in fabuloso.
put it in fabuloso.
Or
that's
in
how you
Nor.
get us.
Or the what?
In Nor,
What's that?
you guys know what Nor is.
Oh, we call it
This-
norcisa.
Yeah. You guys know what it is.
The fuck is that?
They don't cook.
Norcisa, like
It's
the
the-
res de
it's-
pollo. It's like the little tablets.
You
that
know
give
what it is. If I were to show you what
Oh my
Nor is,
God.
you know what it is.
Show me.
Oh
Like
my
the
God.
my
s-
God.
It's
seasoning?
like seasoning, yes.
Oh, the one with the chicken on it?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know what it was called.
Yellow.
Nor.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know what the fuck I call
It's
it.
Nor.
oh, that's fucking.
But read it in Spanish. That's why we call it norcisa.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is what you use to bread your
No, not bread. No, it's
It
seasoned.
adds like the
It's seasoned
flavor to like
chicken.
your sopa.
Ah,
They
and all
have
that
the
shit.
rest
mom,
one too.
My mom does do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, everything you've eaten has this in
That
it.
would
Yes.
definitely kill me.
Yeah, if you
I'm
put it
dead.
in there. Yeah.
I'm a goner. Blech.
Oh yeah.
It's over with if I eat that shit right. If they put that or if they put it in sote, I'm done for.
Oh,
Something.
sote, you're right. Yep.
If they put it in sote, okay.
Clorox.
Top
Oh,
10
it would be
things,
definitely-
top
Cloro?
10 ways
Yeah, con
to
cloro.
poison a Mexican without them knowing.
Secret, the deodorant.
Oh, secret. Yeah.
That's
a
like our
scoba.
fucking deodorant of choice.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I use that one.
To spray on.
If they
Tapatio.
if they put it in suavecito or tres flores
Oh yeah, the
for the
Oh,
guys,
the-
we're
yeah,
it's
the
a wrap.
softener.
the softener.
Hot Cheetos.
Ooh,
Hot
I need
Cheetos,
that.
yeah.
Look, I see your,
Ooh,
on
I
your
be
finger.
dead.
This is the sign of a dead man. If something were to
Valentina.
Valentina.
Tapatio.
Tapatio.
Yeah, all that.
Esquirt.
if they put it in a squirt.
What else?
What
I think
To me, it'd be Vaporub, because I'd be eating that all the time when I'm sick.
What?
the fact that
Yes.
you still we
You
went
eat
over
it?
this about 2 seasons ago.
what?
Oh, Maximo wasn't with us.
You weren't with us? Oh yeah.
She eats.
Oh,
eats
yeah,
Vaporub.
Oh,
that's
we
right.
did. Yeah. I'll eat it one of these days when I'm sick, in front of you guys.
Well,
Okay.
don't be around us when you're sick.
I know.
Yeah.
Me?
She'll
Wow.
be
No,
like,
she
Angie,
dead-
I don't
she
feel
dead
good.
ass eats it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
just eat
like
some
a
Vaporub.
little scoop.
On the
Pop it in.
label, it says, "Do not eat. Do not
Literally.
consume."
But Okay, but also all the cup noodles says do not microwave, and we all microwave that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah, but they
I don't take it that serious.
If I were, even when it's around my nose, I could feel how strong Vaporu is. So to swallow it, I'm like, you could feel that you shouldn't be doing that.
It feels
How
very
does
fresh.
it? I was about to say, how
Like,
does it feel
feels
down
like
here?
Just open everything.
Yeah.
Like, it feels
Are your
great.
pores?
Yeah, it feels so great. You guys should try
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Just damaged your esophagus permanently, but yeah.
No?
I don't know. What if you have like an expired Vaporu that your mom found under a bunch of fucking papeles from 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever finished the Vaporu, or does it always get to like a certain place and then you lose it?
I
And then
finish
it.
Finishes eating it. It's like a peanut butter
do,
and
and then, you
Vaporu.
know-
Oh my god.
Should get everything.
I've had to do like the whole scoop around all over to try to get as much as I can.
Yeah, the last.
With my nose and stuff. And that's like the word. I'm the type to like,
Yeah. Now they have patches. So we put the patches on the boys' clothes because, like, they're,
because you're white.
yes. Because I've put it on their chest and they were like, oh my God, this is cold. It's cold. It's cold. Like, I think I was telling you guys a few months back, like, they were tripping out on the Vaporub. And I was like, it's fine. And so we had to get them the patches to put on their shirts.
You ordered them on Amazon?
No, they have
I've
them at
never
the
seen
store,
them.
at
I've seen the
CVS and stuff.
sticks.
Yeah.
Tell her she might figure out something to
Try to
do
eat
with
those.
it.
She might eat this shit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't, but I would probably put it all over me.
But you know
Smell
what?
it.
It's rare that Angie gets sick, and it might be because her throat is coated with Vaporub.
Yeah, you guys
Her throat is coated.
don't drink
Yeah.
Clorox, but
Throat
eat
coat.
Vaporub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out, Angie.
Send us some of the salad.
Do not try this at home. This is like Jackass where they put the warnings.
Literally.
Like,
Do
warning.
not listen to me.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Do
talking
not
about
get your
that
throat
a
coated.
big ass warning sign.
Not liable for your life.
Don't throat your coat like Angie.
With Vaporub.
Coat your throat.
So we're here right now talking about shit that we're not supposed to be doing. Fast
Okay,
and Furious
cool,
needs to stop
cool
doing
or
it.
culo?
Cool or culo.
The new Fast and Furious
Fast
10 trailer. I low-key thought they were already on 10.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't we see this already?
Yeah.
But no.
But there's a new trailer, and how do we feel about it?
I'm done. I'm gonna still go watch, but
Yeah.
I'm done.
See, that's the problem.
You've stuck around this long.
Fast and the Furious is like my ex. I'm over them until they're doing some cool shit again.
And then we're seeing
And
what's
then
up again.
and then once I do the cool shit, I'm done.
No wonder this is called X.
Fast
X.
X. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Fast
know,
X.
like Vin Diesel's like Aquaman,
Oh, that's
Jason
the new.
Momoa.
It's the new,
Yeah.
like bad guy.
but
Yeah.
the reason I know we're calling out like the movie shit, but this is based off the fifth movie. The Aquaman's supposed to be the son of the dude from the Brazil, the cartel.
And you liked that one.
I love that's my favorite one, the fifth one.
Yeah.
Good Tego and there. You know what I mean? The number 5 was a great movie to me. It felt the most realistic out of after the wild shit.
Yeah.
Like space, Bow Wow, supposedly he's an astronaut, NASA, whatever the fuck, right? I'm done with those. But the fifth one happened to be the part. Oh shit!
Oh my gosh. The power went out. You guys saw it.
Literally.
Rolling blackout.
Literally in the city we're in, where we film,
Yeah.
wherever we're at, the whole shit is done.
Yeah.
And we thought maybe it was just us. Maybe we have too many of these connected. PS4, PS5. We have like 30 platforms.
Yeah. It would be crazy if we were the ones that shut it down for the whole block, which is possible.
That shit scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna shut down all of LA.
That was
Okay,
crazy.
that's creepy.
Who turned the power back on? That was crazy.
He really wants to make a power joke. Just go. Dude,
That was it. That was it. That was the last one.
It's always me and you. It's always me and you. Let Vic do it.
Go ahead, carry it.
Do the honors. Do the honors, Victor.
Well, starting today, you guys are watching this today.
Yeah.
You would have heard us on Power 106
Hey.
from 6 to 10 every morning. We're now the new morning show. Brown Bag Mornings coming to Power 106.
Come on, baby.
Woo!
All right. So check this out. It's so cool. Like I'm looking at our just journey and looking from like our first episode to like our first live show to even our last live show at the Nova. And it's kind of like, what is next? And it's crazy that none of us thought of this in the beginning of the year. This was on no one's radar. Like legit, yes, I do radio, but it wasn't on anybody's radar. But then the powers that be, at Power 106 hit me up about the pod and were super interested. And to be completely honest, I didn't know what that would be for us because we've had conversations about this in the past behind closed doors, and just it wasn't the right time for the guys and just in their journey of like being creators. This is definitely my dream, and I didn't want to push it on them. But everything came so smooth, and it feels like it happened so quickly after that because it was. And I prayed to God. I'm like, God, if this is supposed to be something that we pursue, let it be as smooth as possible. Let us all feel good and comfortable. And throughout the whole process, that's what it's felt. It's felt like, oh shit, like this is smooth, right? So now we are going to be Power 106's morning show on our terms, and they're letting us be Brown Bag. There is little to no censorship. I'm almost afraid of that. And they're literally like, you guys be you. Like, this is how you got your viewers and your listeners on your own. We just want to be a part of it to bring it up to even a bigger audience or push it in a bigger distribution way that we can. It feels really good.
That shit feels cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, man. I've never been part of a salary team.
Right?
Insurance?
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 Yeah.
They came right.
Polo couldn't give me none of that. Right here, if I miss, I still get on my hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A little pre-recording.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was telling Letty and for the homie hamburguesa that I'm like, fool, like, yeah, I come from shit. This cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I didn't come from shit. This cool. Like, what? And we talked to LA. And Vic, you did see the process before.
Yeah.
Like, you saw, like, you always talk about, like, listening to me before.
Yeah.
Having aspirations of radio.
Literally, yeah. Like, I feel like radio kind of was like a dream, but it almost didn't even seem feasible. You know, like I started at college radio, and that's what really like got my interest in, obviously, like that led to like podcasting and all that stuff. But it didn't even seem reasonable because, like, you know, obviously when I started, there was one station, which was Power.
Yeah.
And it was just like the guy in the morning's been there my entire life.
Yep.
You know, you were part of that as well. And then it's just like, he's not going anywhere. That doesn't even seem feasible.
Right.
Like, you can't even really dream about shit like that. So
such a staple. And
yeah. And then, you know, obviously, like, we connect years later. That was even crazy to me. It's just like, wow, like Letty from like Power knows my name and shit like that. And then to now come here to where like we're all going to be on the radio together, like you said, on our terms, and everybody being so excited about it. Even like doing the thing on Saturday. The trial run. It's like everybody was just so happy to hear us on the airwaves and embraced us, and it's just like it's a really exciting time.
Yeah.
Really, really exciting time.
It feels cool. It feels cool, and it feels like I'm just excited for what that's gonna open up for us, and not just us as like the crew, but us as to who we represent in LA. Like, we had a meet and greet on Saturday as well, and to see everyone's stories of why they fuck with us, who the stories, we are. They're ride or die for us. So to do this is for everyone that's also following us, and then for whatever comes next, you know? It's crazy.
The funnest part to me is we got to bring the homies with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even something that I never knew before was us going through this process the last 2 weeks of like just, you know, doing business shit, you know, just behind the scenes shit like this. Talking to my mom, her being hella excited. She drives now, so that's a plus.
Amazing.
She's ready to hear me driving on her way to big mansions in the hills.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So she's like, I'm excited to hear you, even though I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's dope. So that's dope. And then her even saying that I've always had this like loud, raspy voice my whole life, and I never knew this. But she always used to be like, oh yeah. She used to tell people like, oh yeah, he's gonna be a locutor. I never knew that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she told me that, and I was like, well, yeah, it's kind of like it. She's like, it is.
It is that.
But I'm assuming like she wants me to be like, y buenos días.
You are.
I know, but like essentially she.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna be like Pelín de la mañana. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
we'll cut
just
that part.
You guys are dolphin it. Okay, so just so you guys know, like, and because you're our YouTube fam, you're our audio streaming fam. So
Thanks.
the podcast happens still. every Thursday. We are dropping the podcast. Still drop every Thursday. However, if you want to catch us live in the morning, talking about daily events, daily, just think of that. That's going to be only in the mornings. You could download the Power 106 app or listen on the radios, and that's how you catch us. And it's going to be its own vibe. What's beautiful is they're allowing us creative control because they see that what we've been doing is working. You know, so that's the great part. And then we still get the podcast every Thursday, okay? But the only way to catch us on the radio vibes and to even call in and talk to us, that's also the beauty of the radio part. I know we get the comments on the podcast, but this is where you can, in live time, call us up, have anything to say to any one of us, chime in on the topics. That's on Power 106, and that's freaking cool.
6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
You might win some fucking Disney tickets.
Facts.
Yeah. And like knots and like maybe
Rolling Loud is what we're doing right now.
Fucking maybe a car. Who fucking knows? Go tap the fucking 6 a.m., 10 a.m.
Maybe an LA hat.
Fucking get your cafecito ready, the bolsita, if that's what you need.
Yeah.
Some fucking
Un
donuts.
levantón.
We are the bolsita.
Yes.
Wow. The dirty one.
Yeah. Why you want to be dirty so bad?
The dirty bolsita or cafe.
Yeah.
Have you found out?
We don't recommend you to sniff us, but we recommend you to listen to us.
Yeah. Ear us.
Yes. Wait, have you found out?
Dad joke.
Have you found out if we can say horneado on the radio?
Horneado, like,
Can we say
yeah,
that
of course, like
on the
an
airwaves?
antlers, like, you know, like horneado, like that. Like, we'll do our FCC training another day.
Okay.
Yeah, but that.
I just want to be sure.
And again, we couldn't have come to this if you guys didn't listen to us or watch us the way that you did, because that's definitely what caught their eyes, the way that you guys come out. Again, we didn't speak about this, but you've seen the video that we just dropped to announce us at Power 106. We were all over LA. We started at 8 in the morning at my crib, and then we just went around. We went all the way from the Valley to Long Beach, back to Downey.
Yeah.
And by the time that we did a meet and greet, we did that all in one day because we wanted to make sure that we showed just how much we love Los Angeles. We're a part of Los Angeles. Every community we touch, there's a story to it, you know, because we are part of the community out here. I loved your story in Lemert Park, where we're out there and we're taking photos in Lemert, and it's right across the street from Pollo Loco, where this fool became this fool.
And where I met, where I served Lauren, I served Lauren some chicken for the kids.
Lauren London, Dom Kennedy.
London, and then I met Dom Kennedy.
Yeah.
And I also met Debo.
Wow.
And I also met the dude, this Crenshaw Mafia from the movie, NWA.
Compton Menace?
Compton Menace.
Wow. Shout out to Compton Menace. That's
I think,
cool.
yes,
Cool.
yes, Compton Menace.
And we went all over. We hit as many spots that we could in the time that we had. And
We
it was
went to
just
Richie
really
Valens
beautiful.
Park in the
Went to
Valley.
Richie Valens Park. I used to go there when I was little for in the summer. It was basically like daycare, but in the park.
Oh, the Valley, by the way.
Yeah.
I wanted to eat tamales there, but Mr. Guy over here.
Yeah, Vic didn't want to eat outside. He wanted to eat inside in a restaurant.
Yes.
Why?
Because it was cold as fuck
But
outside.
it's tamales. You could eat in the car.
I didn't want to dirty your car.
Okay.
I get really messy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you do? You're like, "Raw!" It's a tamal,
Well, you want me
dog.
to just grab it and eat it like this?
It's a tamal, dog.
I know. I don't just eat it. Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
I know, you made it seem like you were driving. The one that was going to have the biggest problem was
Yeah.
Letty.
Wait, but it's a tamal. You just unwrap it and
Unwrap
eat it.
and then wrap it in a
Fucking
napkin.
Spaniard.
You don't
huh?
just eat it like this, like a hot dog.
You can. If
Yes.
you're on the road, you can.
I've never done that
Part
in my life.
of-
Fork. Forks.
I definitely forked my tamal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're driving, you're not gonna fork your tamal.
No, but also if you're... Man, this has been episode 84. Tap in with us.
No, thank you so much. Again, this happens because you happen. You fuck with us, so they fuck with us, and we just can't wait to be like this on the radio. Yes, this was a long episode. I love it. Shout out to everybody in here.
Yep.
Shout out to Brown Bag.
Yeah. Episode 84.